There's nothing to do. I mean, if you want to join this, you can.
If you want to join this, we're just gonna go fuck around.
Evil slime.
You saw nothing.
We're gonna go get
No, we're gonna go get arrested by the gods. We're gonna go fucking we're gonna go.
Oh, hello. You alright?
No. See ya.
Well, what happened?
Not everything in life ever works out. Do you ever think about that?
I hope you feel better. I don't think he heard me.
I've used every other polearm except for spears. Holy shit.
The top right one is the gun.
At the end of the day,
Good
the biggest
to know.
advantage that spears have is the fact that you can keep
I lost
that
my
Oh,
tooth
Captain.
biting red in the frozen
quick,
ice.
fast,
Oi.
stabbing motion.
Are you alright?
And imagine.
Use your distance against them and use the
I'm
fact
chilling.
that they need
Oh,
to
and at the same time waiting
extend
for
themselves
a
out
fight.
to get a cut on
Oh, I honestly thought something was wrong, because usually people... Oh!
Probably doing
I
something.
don't know.
Another new
Hi,
phone.
Jasper. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
And if you're lucky enough, you'll find
You look like your husband.
you can just chink out.
Yeah.
Hi,
You-
Squishy, I
You
think
do
it
like
is.
me being like that too.
What are you doing?
What
Hmm?
else can I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know I can do.
I wonder which one is your favorite.
Have a cookie.
Yeah, it's been calm.
There you go.
Except for, you know, me walking around seeing people stuck in the sky. And, you know,
Oh my
things.
god. Oh my god, this is one of the most adorable things I ever witnessed in my life.
I
And that witness not.
think their name is Squishy.
Looks like a slime.
Right.
Yes, it is a slime.
It is a slime, but it's adorable.
Bowling with polearms, like halberds, polearms,
Shush you.
crow's beaks.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Only of that.
normally people don't lay down in the training grounds because usually that means they're hurt.
Slightly the
Yeah,
same,
slime.
because at the end of the day, it's two sharp sticks.
I'm gonna
basically
drag you
cutting each
off
other away.
so people don't confuse themselves or I'm hurt, please help me.
That you're doing.
No, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I haven't seen a
For
medic.
example, one thing you
Anything in mind?
I know
for
cure
it?
wounds.
go under, force their
Oh.
guard up.
Technically, Jasper is a medic now. Technically.
Not really. I'm not really considering myself a healer.
See what I can do
I'm
there? Just
still
like yourself.
Alright.
Get out of the way,
Alright then.
and then go downward,
Hello.
straight into.
But it's useful to know healing
Try
magic.
the same with me.
It's
Sure.
come in handy a
Turn around
lot.
first.
You would have been dead.
Mhm.
I need to practice doing it on myself, though.
Of course I
Remember,
would.
you need to
Miyako.
go
I'm not gonna hurt myself to do it.
under.
My menacing bodyguard.
Are you looking for
You need to practice.
I'm always
Just say so. You need to
If I'm
practice.
feeling brave enough,
No,
I'll
wait.
try.
You want to practice healing magic? Right, let's have a fight.
You want to see my deer head? Hold on.
I actually got to do some training myself today, but I'm waiting for Ruby.
Oh, my deer head.
I don't care
Decapitated deer.
if we have bonus affinities against each other's.
I
At
can't.
least it won't take forever.
I came here today
You might
because
want to wait. We have an actual healer that is here because I don't think Jasper might be able to heal something like a wound caused by that.
Put his cape around.
No.
You said he wants in its training.
no, no, I would not.
And plus, I need to train with my shadow ability.
No. But usually at the end of the day, if you find yourself in a position that you don't like when it comes to those little bits of duels, step back. And re-engage.
Yes, I'll stand back.
Bad, but sure, whatever.
I do know how to cure some wounds, like, but I don't know if I'd be able to heal someone if they got impaled like that.
The neat thing about these
Yeah, I don't think you would my help with
broad enough to
things like that.
kind of work.
You might want to wait. We have an actual healer that can be here.
You can go in
Because
for those slashes, those
well,
cuts,
we
those
need to
stabs.
find one then.
It's possible, but given how the
You know, I don't want to
given how
fight you
Spearhead kinda has, like,
without
an
having
arrowhead,
security before.
like appearance, it's not really the best for slashing. So it's it's so and so. Right. Well, I am slightly running out of ideas. If there's anything else you want, any
a
pointers
proper
on?
healer if you worry.
Any combat types, weapon types that
It's
you
not
want,
that I
any
do not worry about it,
pointers
but
on
if one of us, you know, use one of his affinities and suddenly we're, I don't know, 4 and 10 feet up in the air and just crash on the ground head first, that might be a bad concussion.
And then there's
Just saying.
Be
Sonny.
happy I do not know any death attack affinity.
and trying to
So
avoid situations
I
where
only know
people are
fire.
grappling your spear, trying to rip it out of your
Well,
hand.
why not? Mostly on the fire side.
A good enough
Unless my
explanation
electricity
of what
is
to do.
not
It's all
that
about
much here.
your grip,
I mean, let me
which is
try.
making sure you have a
I
good
wish there was a
They have fire
library here,
resistance, so
scented
or
grip.
even an Aether.
and
Sorry,
that's
I'm
pretty much
thinking
all you
out
gotta
loud.
have, because if people are trying to rip your
I would like to know, like, a healing aura or
trying to rip your
something where I
spear,
can heal everyone within a
first thing
distance.
the word pull off.
I see what you
Making sure you
mean.
have a good gripping point is always the best thing you can start off with.
Maybe, but I think it's more advanced type of heal.
But a good way to
Maybe I know
person
Calm Mind. I
disengage
can
from a grapple
do that with my instruments.
kicking them. Now I know, of course,
Actually, did it very well. I think it was the other night.
that you can do with gauntlets like
Was
that.
it last
you leave
night?
one hell of a mark on any man's chin.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna play with my sword.
Maybe I can reduce the amount of
when it comes
energy
to
I
dealing with
am
people
getting
like
from the
myself,
shadow
who
form if I
prefer to
use
do basically
the fire
barbarian
attribute at the same
berserker,
time.
dual wielding attacks, where I'm constantly assailing. Your best
Whatever
thing to
you
do
want, honey.
is to take a step back and abuse the fact I have
suggest I try
zero
this.
defense. Usually when berserkers are going in on those slashes, exactly. All you gotta do is kind of get an idea of where their slashes and hits are coming from and aim where they're not. You're aiming a bit too high. Aim lower. Aim for my stomach, my legs, my groin.
Honey,
aim for those areas.
Fight
Because as
it.
I'm doing this
Do not
kind of
give in.
nonsense,
Fight
they're
it, honey.
completely undefended. Exactly. And
What is
since I'm
happening?
using two very small weapons that have very limited range, you are the one who's
I
in
think
full
I get
control
it
of the
now.
situation. The biggest problem, though, that you
What's
can
happening?
run into
Oh.
is
Do you?
when you go for that stab, make sure that they don't anticipate it. Block,
Where did he-
get your spear out of the way, and then go
Where did
in.
he go?
Right behind you. You lost.
Now you can try to defend yourself, but the worst thing for a spear user is once someone gets behind your blade, you're in a really bad spot. And that's where you gotta start
Where do you
getting
know?
creative, using
You
the
wanna
end
play with
of your
teleporter
spear,
over
your
here?
fist,
It's
any
not
tool you
teleporting.
can at your disposal
Hey, do you know a good place to set up
to
my
get that person
set up my my stall?
get distance,
Um,
get your
I'm not
advantage.
Usually in the middle of
in
town,
Vietnam or even Turkey.
there's usually a lot
There
of
was
space.
some nice fellas over there who told me that it's way better out here because there's not a lot of traffic over there.
Oh, well, I would say that path, where that path meets the road, might work. Pretty visible to everyone, even people in town, so anyone coming through here will see you, and
And nothing can harm
anyone
you.
over there will see you, and anyone over here will see you, and
It's easy, and most
yeah,
of the time,
just
it counts as one of the more prominent weapons in the
like
line of work, that being short sword.
right here.
Okay, well, I need to set it up so that I don't got too many people sneaking behind my stall. Tell you what,
Against the
if you
cliff?
watch the back of my stall, I'll give you a discount on anything you want to buy.
Sure.
I had really bad dreams. Miyako?
But I do have something I need to do today.
I did have the sending stone call though.
Is it shopping? If it's shopping, I might have what you need.
No, it's more along the lines of training.
Ah. Well, you need training gear? I got training gear.
I don't know about gear. As maybe against the rock face for now, that might at least prevent people from getting behind you.
Sounds like a good suggestion.
What's going on?
They're looking for a
I'm
place to
just
set
trying
up
to
their
pick up,
stall.
set up a good, a good place to set up my stall for maximum business.
Well, there are a lot of people at the arena right now. Maybe just right here.
Oh, you see, if people
At
can
that
sneak
intersection.
behind my stall, they might get a little handsy.
Well.
So I think his suggestion of up against the cliff over there is probably a great idea.
Yeah, I mean that would work.
There are a lot of bushes there, though. That's another thing.
Bushes are fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jasper, here is that knife. Oh, it's a dagger, really.
That is big. That is a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Well, it's a dagger. They're not usually kitchen knives.
How you doing, little fella?
Suits you just fine.
You got any coin?
Yeah.
Yes, you got any coin? Hey, hands off the merchandise.
Very nice. Now, since you broke your hand by trying to punch something yesterday, do you want me to show you the ropes?
Please.
Okay.
I am not very good at fighting. I very much avoid conflict whenever I can. So, hello.
Question, have you seen a Michael around here?
Who the hell are you?
I don't know anyone named Michael, I don't think.
Well, hang on. Don't answer the questions of the thing that's about to fall apart from purple.
Huh?
Are you Flicker?
An issue with that?
Is there?
No.
Oh, what's your deal?
Look, Flicker's special, but nah, not my type. I'm just looking for Michael. I already asked some people over there. I don't even know if Michael's here. Michael
There's
looks
no
like
Michael
me,
that I've
kind of.
seen. What?
He wears
Not-
orange.
I know, Michael. Here, what's your name? Who are you?
Name is Dinky. Listen, I didn't pick it.
Right.
How
You're
about this?
related,
Call
I
me
figure?
Metrics. That works.
Metrics. Okay, that's way better.
Related? Yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking for a Michael, that's all.
No, I've only ever seen
Hey,
Flicker
don't see me
and
laughing about your
Flutter.
name.
That's
don't know
the
my
only
name,
people I've
huh?
ever seen.
Flutters come here. Ugh.
But they're usually in Aether, but I don't know. Aether's kind of busy today. That's why we came over here, actually.
So you don't know, right? That's what you said?
We don't know. Why, you want to kill him? Or...
No, I got reasons. Hey, green hoodie boy. Or whatever you're wearing. Hey, buddy.
You don't
Hey, buddy.
need to answer every question you're asked.
Michael?
Is there a healer anywhere?
Michael.
I know Cure Wounds.
Looks like me, but weird.
Healer?
Is that a
But are you a healer?
I'm not really a healer, but I know some healing.
Alright, thanks.
Maybe.
Let's go see. I think we should check.
My friend with the green hair, are you a healer?
Alright. Okay.
Is a dying
Do you want to practice in the arena or somewhere else?
broken leg, bleeding?
Well, I was hoping this arena would be less busy, but since it's smaller, it's kind of more busy.
Let's head down to the beach. What do you say?
Sure.
Alright.
Most Daedra that I've encountered are about as tall as that one with the scarf.
I swear I had the worst dream.
What was the dream?
Just Brennan, but
I'm a brewmaster,
just like
and
10 of
most
her.
people don't like my alcohol.
10?
Doesn't mean that I stop doing what I like.
Yeah, and Flicker had a gun.
We don't know anything.
Yeah, he had this big gun, and it shot confetti sometimes. Toby died, and then he turned into a rock. I don't know what's been up with me.
Did you have any Fey dust before going to bed last night?
Not that I know of. Here, let's try on this rock.
Sure you want to try a new dagger on a rock? Don't want to try on a tree?
Oh, I know.
It's
No,
softer.
it's you and me.
Oh, I thought you meant like striking the rock with it. Wait, I don't want to hit her. Well,
Tell you what. I'll dull our weapons with arcane energy. Not that I plan on hitting you in the first place, but...
okay.
Here, hold it out. There you go. And... okay.
Yeah, that'll... Sorry, I don't want to hurt you.
You won't, don't worry. Okay. So with daggers and swords and the like, have you used one before?
No. I used a small survival knife. That was, you know,
Right.
for like cutting through like rope or like slicing things like vegetables and not stabbing people.
Well, you'll get used to it. So first thing to get down then is your stance. You don't just want to be standing like this. That doesn't give you any leverage. You want to stand like this, or with a dagger, I guess you'd stand like this.
Okay.
Out of character, do you have full body?
I don't have it on right now.
Okay, I'll just pretend you do then. Alright. So with a dagger, you're not going to do much by slashing. You gotta stab. Which means, say somebody swings, you dodge it, duck under him, and then stab.
Okay.
You don't go straight at him. So, I'll try now. And don't worry, your weapon's dulled. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll swing, then you'll duck under and stab.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. Good. That's the general idea of it. You'll learn more as you go. But it's all about the footwork.
Okay.
And the more you run around, the better.
Well, at least I got strong
When
legs
you don't
from
have
walking for years.
Oh, I know the feeling. When you don't have a strong build like Calbonda or Kyle or Nathan, then you gotta rely on your speed. It means a whole lot of running around and tiring yourself out. You wanna try dodging some of my attacks?
I can try, out of character, how many attacks are you gonna do so I can, like, roll for it?
I'll do 3.
Okay.
And again, this won't do real damage.
Okay, so I'll dodge the
Say
middle
anything,
one.
Anything above 7. Say
Oh,
anything above 7.
Oh, okay, so I'll dodge the last 2.
Here. Alright, next one.
Okay. Whoa. Probably
There
don't
you
want to go back every time, though. Probably want to...
No, you usually want to go side to side, like
Yeah.
ducking. That way you don't have to run back, you can just duck and then stab.
Yeah. I'm so used to running away. I see Viral.
Yeah, well, that's an important part of it too. Another big part is you need to know where the chinks in the armor are at. Because that dagger, it's good, but it's not going to cut through steel. So,
I wouldn't expect it to.
right. So, say, do you see any spots in my armor that you could get between? For stabbing?
Mostly just like areas that aren't covered, like your legs and, well, mostly lower legs and your arms.
Right, good. Hey, boss.
Hello. Both of you need us. We're heading to the Mage's Trials.
The what?
What for?
Just to go there. It's a bit more secluded, so.
Stalled. Huh? Alright, we'll be there.
Is it like a
Sure, it's
mission
stalled,
or
but
something?
okay.
Oh no, no mission. Just
It's more like a poke than anything.
casually going there.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a dungeon that
Stalled.
was used by the college back.
I'll stab you
Oh,
later.
oh, where is it? I'm not familiar.
If you go to the swamp, stick to the left-turn cliff face, it'll take you right there.
Okay, thank you.
The left-hand rule always works, in my experience. It's not
Sometimes.
fast, but it's...
I'll get you there.
I guess if it's a magically enchanted maze,
Kinda nice.
the left-hand rule gives
Yeah.
Yep, I just made it for him.
Oh.
It's from that, what was it, Pebble? Boulder? That elemental.
Oh, I see. It suits you, Jasper. Hopefully you learn to use it nice.
Yeah, he's teaching me right now.
I can't
he will.
the others.
Yeah, you go on.
Alright, we'll see you later.
Definitely have to go there later.
Wait, no, you're right. Yeah, I won't keep you here too long. But no. You find places that aren't very well armored, which is tough when they're wearing chainmail, like, Calbanda.
Mm-hmm.
So... How about you dodge some of my attacks, and then go for my weak points.
Okay.
I'll attack you 3 times.
Oh.
Okay, very good.
No. Too far. Whoa. Ow. Okay, let's try that again because I just went right
Sure.
into that.
It's okay. Alright. It's good, you're getting the idea of it.
Okay.
What do you say we do a real bit of sparring?
Are you sure?
Sure.
Oh, I guess with dulled weapons it won't be so bad.
That's the idea. Actually, you know what? I ought to teach you how to punch something too, shouldn't I?
Probably.
That is how you broke your wrist. Okay.
Well, fingers, really, but... I see.
Okay. So, punching stance. It's not this. It's this. And, keep in mind, you'd be better talking off, or you'd be better off talking to Nathan or Christopher about this. I'm no fighter,
Okay.
but I know the basics. So, you see somebody, you lean in.
Oh, use
You
your...
don't punch straight. That's how you break stuff.
Okay, you use your whole body weight with it, not just your arm.
Yeah, you get your muscles in it.
Okay.
You stretch back, and then punch. And then, if you're really stuck in a fight without a blade, you can usually want to weave with attacks. Like,
Okay.
along those lines. There you go. Yeah, you're getting it. Less in a straight line, and more...
Upwards?
You want it to be a little more circular.
Oh, circular. Okay.
There you go. So... Good. Alright. Hit me.
You sure?
Right on the chest. Don't hit the armor. Oh, that is
Okay.
what it is. It's just feathers right here. You can hit me. Hey, Ash.
You good?
Yeah, that was good. That was a good hit. I'd ask if you want to learn how to take a punch, but not with you. I'm just training Jasper. The others are at the mage trials. You want to help?
Depends.
I'm teaching him how to punch stuff and work with a dagger.
Normally I do stabbing as a last resort kind of thing.
Alright. Well, do whatever you want. Now, it looks like you can punch without breaking your wrist, so... How about some actual sparring?
If, you're comfortable with it, I don't know how comfortable I am, but... Can try.
You'll be fine. Our weapons are dulled.
I do have a healing potion on me still, so...
I have a few. We're covered.
Okay. Go ahead and roll against each other for our first bit. I got a 12.
They go on go in the swamp.
Oh.
They all went to the
You're gonna succeed.
No, I'm gonna go in. If I die, then
Oof.
you'll know. Probably. Jasper, kill that. Kill. You know what? I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just tired.
We're just
Stop
sparring.
distracting us.
Chicken nugget.
Get the hell out of here.
Ooh,
Actually,
I
Kyle,
like your
maybe you can
attire,
help.
Ruby.
Thank you.
Is your armor?
Yeah, it's clan armor.
Sorry, I'm interrupting a spar here.
That's okay. You
What
want to
were
help?
say though?
Oh, excuse me.
Depends.
It's basic sparring. Our weapons are dulled. He's learning how to work with a dagger.
You're asking for my advice?
Well, I'm saying if you want to spar with him.
I don't have a dagger.
I don't either. Well, it's fine. It's that.
And my sword is bigger than him.
Oh, it really
Right.
is.
Well, never mind.
Why is Ash going into the swamps by themselves?
Oh,
I was gonna go
Everyone
in
else
to
is at the
look
mage
for
trials.
Oh, that's
that
where everyone
reason.
else is.
Got it.
They're just sparring
Okay.
here. You guys
Anyway.
can spar in the mage trials. It technically is safe, and you wouldn't get judged if people judge you.
Well, it's in the swamp, so there's no protection.
Yeah. I guess so.
Oh,
Alright,
hi.
let's finish.
Hello, we're trying to
Hey, we're doing a
spar.
spar.
Whoa.
Alright, let's finish this up quick.
We've been looking for you after Spike got injured.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're doing a spar, so I'm sorry. Hey, are you okay? Do you need healing right now?
Back a little.
No, he already got
Okay.
healed.
I'm fine. Always running. I'm fine.
Okay.
Honey, come over here. Let them spar.
Yeah, let's roll against each other again. Oh my god. God.
But like we did, you might want to work out of your phantom form.
Alright, you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know, the ghostly form yet. Yeah. You might want to work on that.
Here, I'll roll again.
Okay.
See if you can master it.
Oh my god, my rolls today.
Yeah. Good. By the way, in combat, you do not need to roll for everything. You usually only roll when your swords are locked or when you do magic.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a bit without that,
Okay.
just so you can get the hang of it. Because I'm still getting
Oh!
Always watch your legs.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm strong enough for one hand. If I use two hands, it would small for brute force. remember, my magic is all over the place here. So sometimes I would just, be my dragon form and be extremely good with my katana and use my revolver for long distances. If I max
He
heavy,
just
I'm
bonked me on the head with your sword.
Here.
basically my don't bother me form. I cannot do anything. And apparently, as the wicker, I could be the all over.
Don't be afraid to block with a dagger. It won't be as effective, but it'll be just enough for you to hit it and then slide away.
My way in. I just
Yeah.
have to be more.
There you go.
Oh!
Yep.
Man,
Watch those stabs.
do it with one hand. Really okay. Just that I need to do it like I do with my katana. So with only one hand.
Well, you're getting the hang of it. Let's stop there so we don't get anything serious.
Yeah. I might actually need to.
You can have a
train
real
myself.
spar some other time.
Yeah, some other time when I'm more comfortable with my combat, maybe.
Alright, you shouldn't
Thank
have
you
any
for the knife.
serious wounds, maybe some bruises. Oh, of course.
I still want to try to heal myself a little bit.
To what?
Trying to heal myself a little bit. This will be good practice.
Sure.
Or just if I don't want to use any technique, I just use my brute force and punch my way in. But I do like with weapons I'm very
That was
familiar
3.
with it. I haven't used my one-hander.
We got a 19, you're good.
Well, I'm doing disadvantage since this is the first time I've healed myself before.
Okay.
No, 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 no. Well,
It's just a bruise, don't go too hard with it. You want a healing potion?
sure.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
It won't do anything. and it'll taste bad.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I don't feel any better.
That one may be flat.
This. At least we found out
Well-
now, and rather than whenever we're fighting that giant parasite.
That's the whole point of this. And they're just bruises. You should be fine by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Can't affect you too much. But you know how to use your dagger now.
Yes.
Maybe a beginner, but you can fight.
Thank you. I owe you one.
Nah, you don't. I'm just glad to do my part and whatever. I don't want everyone in the Seekers to not know how to fight. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Viral's a pacifist, and I think Kyle is too, and they both know how to kick people's asses.
Hmm. Ugh, excuse me. Potion.
So, speaking of which, you want to go meet up with them?
Sure, let's see if they need anything first.
Sure. I'll meet you over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll meet you in the swamp.
Yeah. Did you guys,
Something going on?
Did you guys need anything?
Oh no, we're just, you know, wanted to watch how you were going, but something going on in swamp?
The rest of the guild is over there. If you want to go.
Sure,
I
let's
thought
go.
it was too dangerous.
It is.
It
Oh,
often is
shush.
dangerous, but you know. At least I can kind of
It's
defend
the
myself now.
swamp. Yeah, let's go.
I haven't been on a boat ride in a while. Okay, guys, stick with me, because I kind of know where they are.
Sorry, I was doing something.
You're sure that they are
I know where the
here?
mage trials are.
Captain, it's gonna be this way. Just follow me and Ruby.
Alright.
Here, to the left.
Yes.
To the left. To
And
the
anything
left.
can jump out at you in the swamp, so...
Alright. I'm getting ready then.
Oh well, if there's anything that can jump out of us, let's go.
And I am hot from that spar.
Mm-hmm. You remember that time I was fighting Kyle?
Yeah.
I was drenched.
Ugh.
That's what I mean with bigger frames and fighting people with them. You have to run around.
I've already been in a swamp, but I never seen one this foggy in my life.
Oh, there's some spots around. You just need to find them. And trust me, it's not fun being in there, because anything can jump at you immediately.
Oh, Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Important. If you're planning on being a healer, or adjacent to it, you're going to want to stay near the back and away from the fighting. If people try going after you, see if you can get away, use one of your allies as a shield, or, well, just don't engage with them if you can help it.
Yeah, I'm more support than anything.
Exactly.
So I plan
There's no
on.
shame in leaving the fighting to the fighters.
I more plan on using
And
some magic to like enhance abilities and maybe some
Usually
healing, but
support stay on the
nothing
back
crazy.
line
Mm-hmm. Here it
to
is.
avoid
Mage
being
trials.
injured, so they can continue pumping their lines. Okay, so we go inside.
Mm-hmm.
This place is sinister.
It really
Yeah,
does.
I've never been in here myself.
Yeah.
First time being in a swamp. So,
Same.
that's the first.
The smell is not that great here.
Ugh,
Nope.
Make me think of sewers. And those were already bad.
Oh my god.
Ruth, you wait for us. We can't collide.
Come on.
It's the second. No way.
Hi.
I can't believe I'm back into a ruin like that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, Yellow.
Hello.
Oh, they are here.
Greetings, Yellow.
Hello?
Behind you.
Jasper survived. Everything's fine.
Oh, good. Jasper's not dead. That's nice.
Hello. We were sparring.
Oh.
I see. And did you try to kill each other?
Our blades were dulled, so
That's
maybe
an
next time.
interesting chest over there.
Nice.
Might have a couple bruises,
Honey,
but that's
no.
about it.
They used to rotate them out from mimics.
You know I love treasures.
No,
Or
not
make
this
them
time,
with the
honey.
Late Blast Fireball.
Nice.
This has been long looted.
That's a good one.
This is where they
My
hold
favorite
mage
actually.
trials.
It is a good one. You know what the best thing to use it with is?
I mean, those
You put it in the rations,
empty.
and then you just
Yeah,
put it into
monkey
the
trap.
line with the people grabbing the rations.
I don't know.
So,
with the
why
civilians,
here?
and then they just bring it home.
Right.
And a lot of the homes are made out of the wood. So when it blows up, it catches the whole city on fire.
Oh, there's nothing much too late right now, I guess. I'm just...
Yep. That's what we
Okay, go back home, you.
See, I'd much rather.
So, what brought you here, Ixel?
Delayed blast, bouncing explosive fireball.
Oh, bouncing fireball. That's even better.
That bad?
Yep.
I think the Nexus took them.
Oh no.
I think the Nexus
It's
took
not
them
the worst
indeed.
floor that I ever sit on. Can't say that much.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Cast it way better
There it
than me.
is. The Nexus took them.
Stupid contemplation.
Deep rooted.
Would have been here sooner, but the Nexus took me too. Again.
Oh, understandable.
Amazing levitation.
You're waiting to get teleported or something?
No, we're just... We're just here, honey. Lay down. Come here.
We like to hide in the darkest corners of every abyss we see.
My favorite.
Speak for yourself.
This is what we do now.
Well-lit places, personally.
Yeah, I go for less enclosed
As long as there's
places.
enough light for me to read, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I sleep with a candle lit in my room.
Where are you going?
That's
Probably not a good idea.
Toby,
doesn't
yeah,
feel
that's
much safe
dangerous.
over
You could
here.
start a fire.
Candle, so there's light in my room, so it's not totally dark.
Well, if you know the light
Are you
spell,
afraid of the dark?
I'll just...
I know a light spell.
Terribly afraid.
See if I can
Just like, you know, I'm more comfortable in the light, that's all.
Oh, I see. Wrong thing I hit. Why
I
not?
hit the wrong thing, don't worry about that.
Do I really feel like sparking arguments, though?
I mean, like, you know...
It-
Even the Underdark's not
Hey,
that
Toby.
dark. I mean, the part I visited.
I don't know.
Huh?
I have a suggestion.
Hi. What's going on?
Additionally,
If you prefer sleeping
gold and silver, what
in
you do?
light, why don't you get a light crystal?
I could.
It'd be safer than a candle.
What I do? I might just
Wouldn't want you
bury
setting your
gold
room
and
on
silver
fire.
early,
I mean,
or even at home.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, the wax is contained. It's like one of those candles. It's not
Yeah.
like one of the long ones.
Yeah, but what if, like, there's an earthquake and it gets knocked over?
What is wrong with you?
I don't
Well-
think there's very many earthquakes in the Feywild.
As far as I know.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But on
You never know. You never know, Toby. You never know.
At least.
Yeah, good point. Better safe than sorry. That's fair.
Best I don't.
I mean, to be fair, this place seems to be pretty ancient, and it hasn't collapsed completely yet. So I would
Just
say
look at a
there's
crystal
no
lamp.
earthquakes here.
That might work too.
Yeah.
Crystal lamp could do it. I could do a little shopping, get a nice night light if you would.
When I was a kid, my grandmother had one that you could touch, and it would activate.
I should be, yeah.
Tell me about it.
Maybe. Seems so.
If there's Aether too, whoever they would.
Damn, that fight tired me
To answer
out.
your question, I simply decided to show up, I suppose. I'm not 100% certain myself.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down.
I'm glad you're here.
What did you say your name was again?
Hey, Zyra.
It depends on
Speak of it,
circumstances. For the moment, you can call me Ixel, though Beryl still works.
There are lots of things going on. Clearly,
Hey,
you
Ixel.
Okay.
and all
I
that.
would rather call you by your name rather than your
Any
host's
progress on,
name.
Those rings? I know
It's not so much a host situation, it's
I've gotten a couple of them done.
a complicated endeavor involving a fracturing of the psyche.
The main thing. You want to actually get
That is
what I need. That is what I have there.
Still, I'd rather call you by your name.
Be a better option.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to
Then that is your
confuse you.
prerogative.
Have fun.
It has made it easier for people to distinguish between one and the other, admittedly.
She's having really hard headaches in here.
Looking forward to testing that, son.
Understand.
Yeah, same here.
Oh.
Who?
Kai? Is that,
The
isn't that
captain
like
of the
a
Red Wall
elbow
Guard.
guard?
Yes, the captain of the Red Wall Guard.
Okay. And?
So how strong is the Red
You know
Wall
what?
Guard?
You see about your ring things just reminded me.
Oh yes, the Red
I
Wall
have your,
Guard.
Oh, what is
A
it?
very
That left, I'm going to assume not
interesting
very.
organization with interesting leadership, shall we say.
Who's the one that wanted to
Perfect. There you
purchase
go.
them?
Oh no, I'm just wondering if I can take him in a
Oh,
fight.
you're the one selling them. So
Maybe
you
I
set the
shouldn't
price
take
and
that
I'll charge him to
Out
him.
of curiosity.
I
That
don't know my prices yet.
it depends on the guard, but
Hmm.
Oh, the prices of scrolls.
Well, one of them is coming.
Also,
Let him
another
come.
scroll.
What is he going to do? Kick us out?
Wow,
Yeah,
Commander, throwing a party
have
without
your
notifying me?
dimensional
How
door rewritten
responsible.
in
Oh shit!
I wouldn't say it's a
Oh,
party.
thank you very much.
Just wanted some quiet.
You're welcome.
No, you're fine. I just came to see what's happening.
Oh, nothing too out of the ordinary. But Basil here actually does have the scrolls you requested.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know what to charge for scrolls yet. I was actually gonna just get Damien to sell scrolls for me. I was just gonna write them down and have him figure out the prices.
I find that it's usually... Back in my homeland, it was usually around 20 gold pieces for a spell of beginner level, and then it increased in increments
Didn't
of
work.
10 as you went up in power.
Oh, Dale. You can that's stale and
So
very
in total, you're looking at about
No,
200.
I told you. You know what?
In the old-fashioned way.
Don't have Aether alcohol.
Sounds fair.
I need good strength.
Here you go.
Oh.
Here you go.
This is a
Thank you very
coming
kindly.
to actually something that might
Thank you.
actually kill me beyond dwarven
I mean,
tolerance.
it's not gonna kill you because of the
Spells-
alcohol. It's just gonna kill
scroll
you
sale.
because
Technically,
It's
the
bad.
only other one was a trade. It was
I'm
for
starting to get headaches now.
dimensional door
bottoms
for
up,
a
I've been
movable
trying.
rod.
not feeling
I
too
mean,
good.
that's a fair trade. Very fair trade.
No, just fourth
yeah,
dimensional
that's a
headaches.
pretty good trick.
Right.
Actually,
This place
technically, it's
is
two scrolls
rather
of dimensional
intense
door, but
in the fourth dimension.
it took me about a
Ah,
day.
yes, I
to
wouldn't
find.
look that way for too long.
Yeah.
The only thing intense is the amount of dust I'm getting in my
I'm gonna
lungs.
put those scrolls to good use against that Daedra commander.
That doesn't help
Maybe
either.
have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it is kind of dirty.
Well, then I'm
Yeah, that's why
very
my
glad to help
room
you
is so
back.
dirty right now.
It's not that dirty. Come on.
There is sand in here.
sure, but
I don't anticipate that there is a cleaning service for the catacombs here.
If you think sand is dirty, then you haven't been on a beach yet.
Also help if we just had more data.
I'm gonna be honest, something this old that looks like it's just crumbling and this big makes me freaking nervous.
This dungeon, but yeah, I'll turn it off. I think it's just a dungeon.
You can't make an alloy with it, right?
Okay, yes.
I don't think it mixes well with
I mean,
metal.
yes, it's dusty, but not necessarily dirty.
Be so much easier if you could just.
It's
coat
not
it.
that
Would be
dirty.
maids, janitors, and
Oh,
butlers
I
would
was
have
saying I'm
to
more
work
worried
as
about the
a
structural integrity of the place.
I mean, yeah, when this place was, you know, still occupied by actual living beings, goddamn, I do not wish to be a janitor at this point.
Janitor?
Damn, did you...
To be fair, Jasper, this place is very ancient by the look of it, so if the structure is still holding up, that means it's pretty solid. So you shouldn't worry.
Without anything in the middle, just a blade along the edge.
Doesn't comfort me very much.
Jasper, janitor is someone who offers the services of cleaning rooms.
Something that's just not going to break too much through impact.
Cleaning rooms. I would just call that a cleaner.
But
Oh, did you find the
yeah, janitor, cleaner, if you want to. You know, they just make sure that the place they are hired to clean are, you know, clean and serviced the way they should be. So, like, if you have a bathroom, they're just gonna put up toilet paper, that sort of thing. If you have a kitchen, they're just going to make sure everything is in their place and that it's squeaky clean and vibrating with cleanness. If you have a living room, they're just going to make sure that everything is where it should be and all clean too. No dust, no...
Mall/Warhammer.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
something
homes.
like that.
Chickens can fly.
Not necessarily.
And some are extremely effective at it.
Not a long time, but they can take off for a bit.
Then pass around the captains.
What do you call flapping your arms and going up?
Is it?
I'd still rather have more.
Sorry if I knocked into you.
Take off,
weapons
and
that
then you
have
can
the higher
glide,
potential to break,
you are technically flying.
but have more
Yes.
people equipped with those weapons than
Cast calm mind on
There is
myself.
flying,
At
and
least
then
you're
there
good
is
at
falling
something,
aside.
honey.
Oh.
You're wonderful as a pillow.
Oh god.
That is a big failure.
Also gives you the potential to break the wall more, but
Moofy. Moofy. Moofy.
Moofy. If a ruby is
I need a DM.
They need someone over
That's why my concern is.
I just rolled a 1, casting calm mind on myself. This
that is fair, but
this stuff also has a chance of exploding.
Heard. Well, you're the one. Would you?
I mean,
I'll ask you since it's your staff. Would you want it to explode, or would you want to like roll to see?
Let's roll to see if it explodes.
Like, let me roll for you real quick.
Okay.
even if it's
we're starting with.
I think with critical miscast, you can either take a mana burn or explode your foci.
Have magical
Yeah,
spears,
but
which
we'll
works
roll for the.
But
Try not to
for
get a critical failure.
others, we're gonna supply our captains, then our squad leads, and then we'll worry about.
You can make. I'll just do this since I'm DM.
So I guess that
Jasper,
would end
with
up being
a
useful against Aether. If I just
7.
cut with magic.
As you attempt to cast the spell, you feel the weave snap back at you and at the foci. As you feel the mana burn slowly begin to course up your fingers as it stops in its tracks as part of the staff cracks right at the top.
About what drow do in the Underdark. Do anything that isn't drow.
It's not a miss.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh no, you ever think about just
Jasper,
getting
you
an
okay?
enchanted with return?
No.
What the drow like to do is.
Oh no, that's what it is.
Oh god.
Are you
It's
hurt?
just a basic magic spear, and it's enchanted.
Got a little bit of a mana burn in my fingers and my
So I can just
staff is a little broken. Oh.
throw it and desummon it.
Alright, come closer and I shall
then
see
when
to
I
your
throw it,
injury.
If it stabs into something, I can just summon it back to my
Stuff
hand.
damage.
But besides that, it's
I cannot restore your staff, but I can restore your
like,
flesh.
It doesn't have fire or an element or anything. It's just a magic sphere.
I am life and mind magic.
Having it teleport back is a lot better than direct.
Alright, so water it is.
Return
I
as
think I overestimated
Yeah,
bit
especially with
my
Danger, they're pretty strong in
body.
range defense, so
Feels like I'm feeling heavy right now.
it's easier for
I'm just tired.
if I don't have any
Oh,
armor,
good.
this is just
Yo, Fat 19, the mana burn in your fingers slowly recedes as the flow of mana opens and flows more freely as your regular flow of magic returns and the burn recedes from your body. There we go.
Thank you.
No more words for wear.
pretty much the all-rounder of
Or you are just
Guard.
happen to be both
I cannot.
the shitty sex.
my two
There's not much I can do for your staff. However, there are,
Damien's
if I am not mistaken, a crafter or two around Redwall today that may be able to provide assistance.
killer.
First, I'll ask Basil about it, because it used to be his
I'm
staff.
stronger than Alwyn, and I'm faster than Damien.
Understood.
but
In that case, they may
magic
know
skills.
more.
They do better than I do, so my job's to lead the guard and pick up anything anyone else lacks. And I'm also trades, so literally they can get
no
no
weapons.
We can go take a walk outside if you
It is
want.
just a
Hey,
fight to
Basil?
the death.
That'd be good.
Yes.
I just had a miscast, and
Standing?
just
Gets
a
on,
huge
being
fucking
killed by the queen.
in the end of the staff here.
Fucking with me too. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
Cold.
Yep.
Ugh.
Go out for.
I said so long until now.
If you're alone this place,
I could attempt to bend it for you.
I've crashed this party long enough. Basil, I'll be if I need more scrolls, are you just an Aether?
Yeah.
Yep, mostly I'm just an Aether. Sometimes come to Redwall occasionally, when something's needed, or actually apparently most of the time when there's a Daedra attack. So
That happens somewhat frequently, but if you're ever in Daedra again, or if you're ever in Redwall again, I might come find you and buy some more scrolls. Never helps to have more. Alright, well, good day to you all. Enjoy your hanging out.
thank you too.
No, just not about the Drow Society.
Farewell, Calbunda. I'm done crashing your party. Good to see you.
I can, yes.
But
I can say shit about it.
down there, would I still be able to say shit about it?
Kyle, if you lived down there, you would be a
Oh
slave
no.
and dead.
Oh no.
At least it's not Failcast.
Or
You can slightly start to see magic seep into the cracks and repair a little bit, but does not fully repair it.
Well, used.
That might be
become a Mycalid thrall.
an issue to fix in Silver Wisp later.
Yeah.
When I can focus a little more. I wouldn't cast with it until it's repaired, or it might explode next.
Yeah, good idea.
Just
Also, mana burns my
careful with
fingers a little
miscasting.
bit. But my fingers are fine now.
It's bad when it snaps back into your hands.
I really wish the reflection spell would work on hits like that. It doesn't.
No.
You cannot reflect a physical punch, I'm afraid.
I know. I just said I wish it did.
That would be funny.
Well, that is enough.
We just need to learn how to share your pain with somebody else.
Go home and build my house.
Why? Why would you want to do that?
do a shield bash.
Whatever you do, don't trip upstairs.
Do you know
So when
banishment?
you get punched, yeah.
The person that punched the.
Wait a moment. That wouldn't be a good idea. Because it would not it wouldn't banish me back to Aether. It would banish me back to my home plane,
Yes.
which is the prime material plane.
And we are in the ethereal
Let
plane.
us know that I believe
Yes.
my inheritor has some things to confess at some point in the next few
Just do a quick to Aether.
days and 3 weeks.
Yes, but you cannot banish me to Aether. You banish me back to my home plane.
Something the owner needs to.
I wrote you a scroll of dimensional door. You don't think I can't just door you to Aether? Or at least to the Nexus.
It is nothing so critical as to demand immediate attention. It is more.
Oh.
Well, it's not really my place to
Look
say
at the
exactly
magic.
what they want to discuss, but it is something they want to share with the
Oh,
secret.
no.
And so they'll do it in their own time.
You start to see a door appear and disappear.
Oh, you're doing it.
Oh.
Confrontation with the mana-eating worm in the next few days.
Here, wait. I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Eating worm. I still need to get
You just see a
stronger if I
flash
want
of
to do
magic and that's
something
it.
out there, but I do not know if I'm going to be able to do anything with my
I don't got
magic
this.
still being AWire. Which is problematic.
Do the rules of Aether still apply out here?
Considering the nature of
Not
the
out here.
Yes.
Where?
and the danger imposed with it.
Oh, well, not out here. Yeah, no.
Aether as
It happens.
violent
It
and
works
the people who live in it is
within
not
Redwall.
set in stone,
Redwall, yes,
so
not out in the swamp.
there is a desire to
Alright.
settle affair, shall we say, before that time comes.
They're
I guess
all-
I have to walk.
Of course.
Do you know long distance teleportation
Master the shadow form
on somebody else?
the actual confrontation.
Define
then.
long distance.
To the Nexus.
Like the Nexus?
In theory, yes. In practice, I have never attempted it.
Cool, let's do it. I love doing stupid shit.
Oh, give me a moment.
Nice.
That was a.
And as I recall, you have no affinity to clash with mine.
I am.
I know some mana transfer if
The bitch.
you need some mana.
Perfect.
Oh, that one's
It's up to you
fine.
to decide if this is a roll or if you just want it to work because you want to get out of here. But Beryl will.
Let's see.
Okay.
Do your roll, Magic Man. I want to see it.
This fucking magic NB only got like a flat D20 roll to make this happen. This is why I was asking, do you just want it to work? Nobody ever just wants to let it work. People always want to roll for shit.
Nope.
I hate rolling for
Because
I hate rolling
rolling's fun.
D20s. I hate
I just-
D20s so much.
What did you get? What happened?
A 1. I got a 1
Really?
because D20s hate me.
I rolled a 7 and a 4 on advantage to try to open them a dimensional door.
They extend their hand, and you just hear a loud pop as the crystal on the back of their hand here explodes. One moment.
Jesus.
And Beryl just pulls out of their things another crystal and sockets it into their glove. I know not why that still worked, but no matter.
What if it worked, but just
Disorder magic's weird.
Just teleport them to some random place at the swamp, you mean?
pretty much?
That
Or
would be
vertically.
concerning.
Or horizontally, or underground. It was vertical.
Oh my
God. I guess it was.
Are you okay?
I did warn you that I had never attempted to do a spell of that nature.
Do it again!
Why don't you attempt a spell, since you are actually a practiced mage?
I just tried to cast 2-dimensional doors. I'm drained. It's not an easy spell.
Let's Beryl holds up an injectable mana potion.
We brought alcohol.
I'll take it. It's gross.
Do you want me to do
No,
it?
just do it to me. Yes. I don't want to look at it.
Alright, I don't see. So
Well,
when are you going to do it? Is it going? Is it going to? Am I going to know?
work right now.
So I guess grabs you in the side.
Oh.
Fall through a door.
There you are.
Did it work? This time?
They're gone, yes.
Okay.
I don't think anybody heard me.
They
It was
just
okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Alcohol.
You know, I used to be a doctor, and I still hate
Zyra
needles.
just was trying to get teleported out.
Maybe.
And Basil failed.
I tend to find them more convenient.
I never
since
had
it
alcohol
takes longer to
before,
get them
so I
in
don't know how
body.
I would handle it.
It takes the ranger to cast the magic.
Ingesting through the
I would
stomach isn't
suggest
quite as fast. It's simply
Apparently, the
drinking
cold
something very
protection
light
doesn't
for your
affect
first
this
time.
far since we're under.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to
swamp.
take
It's
some
always
alcohol.
iffy. And leave.
Okay.
Don't trip up the stairs. I always tell Toby
Well,
that,
Or
then he
do.
does it.
Since it is just like that, we don't know how strong that is.
Speaking of,
I might do a little
Where the
wander
fuck did
around
they
the
go?
catacombs here, since it appears that, well, it seems others have as well, and I'm a little curious about the facilities here, as I have never been to this place.
I haven't
You
either.
know what? I might accompany you. I'm curious.
Be careful,
about
some
what
creatures
this
like to
place
roam.
has.
Treasure hunting.
Oh, shut up.
Don't open any chests.
As well
But
as
like I would maybe take a tiny sip, but I don't know if it's
I
good
don't
to
know
be
when the last time
intoxicated
there
in a
was a
place that I've
when there
never
was a
been
mage
before.
trial, but a lot of them end up being trapped with
Probably
nothing in
not.
it.
You want to get to the tavern instead?
It's always fun to have traps. It's
Yeah, we
not
could
funny
do
if
that.
there's no.
You know the way
treasure.
back because I don't.
Yes.
There's no treasure either, even in the ones that aren't
So-
trapped.
Espen and I are gonna go back to Redwall and go to the tavern.
Okay, I'll join you.
Okay.
I'll get you back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap!
Us small folk gotta stick together.
Ash, what are you gonna do?
No idea.
Ash?
Well, we got a party going back and a party not going back, but you can handle yourself. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to see us, we're gonna be at the tavern at Redwall. If you want to find us.
Are you good? Like, are you?
No.
No.
Should we be concerned?
Maybe.
Do you want me to cast Calm
Somewhere in
Mind?
between.
You want some help?
Be fine.
Okay.
Are you sure? Sure you don't want to tell us what's going on?
Scar-ish from an old time.
Understandable. If you need help, feel free to contact us. Or at least feel free to contact me. Everybody else is on their own.
No, it's fine. If you want to talk with me about anything, I'll be there. You take care of yourself.
Alright, Home Cavalier, let's go.
Do you think that's a real dragon skull? Because that is gigantic.
I
Yes,
mean,
yes, it
I've
is.
seen.
There's another
Yeah,
one too.
Children can get almost that big.
Good lord.
This is where they used to hold ancient mage trials and current mage trials. I would not put it against them to have mages trying to, increase their rank, fight a dragon.
That is absolutely terrifying to think about.
Yeah, there's another one right there.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a statue. Or a pile of rubble. Not an actual
No, that
skull.
looks like a real one.
A lot of these mage trials were to the death. It was the last one to survive would be the only one to progress forward.
That's rough.
They don't do it that way anymore.
Good.
Luckily. Or I might die at some point.
I sure hope you don't.
Oh, well, they don't do the
As your
mage trials the
captain,
same
I
way
say
they
you're
used
not
to
allowed to
anymore.
die.
So I get to survive through the mage trials if I don't, So, I would end up probably being the one being successful.
Would lose on the first round.
Oh yeah, this is like a depths go into it.
Oh, hello.
Do you mean the Heaven's Lock? The The weird thing that they used to cross. Yeah. What about it?
Well, you know, maybe we could just make one.
I mean,
You know
that's
some
what I
pretty
was
smart
thinking.
crafters.
We do. But the crafters have had their hands full recently, and with everything going on, I already have Zyra making things for me. Having them start another project would be hard.
Let's give them a few weeks.
Yeah, no, I could wait, I'm sure. But possibly I could try and find it. Possibly. It might still exist if it wasn't destroyed. They didn't mention in the notes if it was destroyed or not, and it's in the failure of the experiment. If you
Well,
want to
yeah,
call
but
it
first
that.
of all, the experiment failed, first of all, and second of all, it might be easier to make than find.
Hey, we're going
That's
to
a good
the
point.
we're going to the tavern in Redwall if you guys want to go there, or the others are exploring the ruins.
Hmm.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
better than standing outside waiting to be assaulted by cabbage salesmen.
Hey, I got
What?
a lot of cabbage,
what?
and I'm making an apple cabbage soup tonight.
I made $200.
Yeah, well,
That sounds interesting.
Rich man.
Yeah.
You ever
I
had
sold,
lo
I
mein?
sold my first scrolls. I don't know if you were there for that.
You
Or
mean like
chow-
the noodle dish?
Or chow mein?
Oh, scrolls.
Well, yeah, lo mein and chow mein.
You. Sorry.
Sorry.
We're talking about food. Sorry.
We can talk about it at the tavern,
Huh? I said things weird, I know.
or even on the way.
And I still have those books. I could look at the schematics and see just how crazy complicated that might be to make. It looked complicated. I couldn't really make too much sense of it, but I bet we know people that can.
Oh,
Yep. Sometimes the best solution is the easiest one.
Probably.
yeah, lo mein and chow mein both, usually use cabbage. Lo mein is
Oh, you're gonna make me hungry.
mostly noodles, but can use cabbage, and chow mein is almost entirely
I'm already
cabbage.
kind of hungry. I haven't eaten anything today.
They're both really good.
Remembered.
Is this
I'll
a
keep that
graveyard
in
in the swamp?
Hey, you've never been out to the graveyard?
No, I've never been to the swamp at all.
I feel like I end up here at least every other day.
So I don't think that's a good thing.
You know,
Well, there's good
You
stuff
don't
here
get attacked
sometimes.
too often.
the more I come to the swamps, the less scared I am of it. I used to despise this place. Now it's kind of not so bad.
Couple weird creatures here and there. Some weird amalgamations. Leeches in the water. Don't touch the water.
Oh. Noted.
Sometimes I see the eyes of gators, like peeking through.
That's true.
I skinned one of those. Well, I didn't, but I
Right,
saw
you gave me the meat.
Oh, how'd those selling the pelts go?
I forgot.
Who wanted them?
I forgot.
Oh, well, get Damien to sell
But
them for you.
I could, or I could give the pelts to them when I see him again.
I'll summon this back when we need it. So much to carry.
I'm gonna get Damien to sell some scrolls for me.
Well, I don't usually make things to sell.
Well, it's like if we get something, you could just give it to Damien. Damien's our shop person.
I just got a sending that we could go to Silver Wisp if we wanted to.
Well, I'm more partial to
wouldn't
that
mind.
than the Redwall Tavern.
I wouldn't mind it. We just head to the Nexus.
Yeah, we could just go to Silver Wisp instead. Eat there, drink there,
Yeah,
merriment there.
I can cook. I think I'll make like a slaw with the cabbage maybe, and then noodles. You know what? Chow mein noodles sounds good. I think I can do that.
Probably. We probably have some gator left over.
Yeah, I'll. You know what? I'll grill up some gator to go with the noodles. I don't know how well that's gonna pair, but we're gonna find out together.
I've never had gator.
Cabbage, gator.
You know, I hear.
tough meat.
I hear that it's very tough, but it kind of tastes like chicken.
Huh.
What if Ruby tastes like chicken?
Miyako approaches.
I'll kill you.
Hey, Miyako.
Hi, Miyako.
Hey, Miyako.
Hi.
Hello.
Is all of you? Is there people in there still?
Yes.
There are still people over there, I believe.
They're in the Mage Trials
all-
area.
They might have already left. I'm not sure. We didn't run into them.
Blood.
We're just heading over to Silver
slimes
Wisp.
now. There's 3 slimes now.
There's three of them?
Three?
Did they like
The
multiply?
one with the hat and the red one were kissing, and then a third one appeared.
How do slimes
Oh.
kiss? Actually, I don't want to know.
They have
I don't know.
lips.
Think about this.
Jeez.
I think they repopulate by cutting them in half because they're immune to slashing and slicing damage, but they're not immune to bludgeoning damage.
So do you think, like, from them kissing, they got stuck together partially, when they pulled apart, there was another one?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Huh. Slimes is such a weird little creature.
Slimes are weird little creatures. I have a living slime. Pulls out a green
Oh.
little blob.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you were there when I got it.
Oh yeah, wasn't I?
Is that just the goopy kind, or is that the stinging kind?
It's just the goopy one.
I have seen slimes kill the fuck out of people, and I do wish I could forget what that looked like. They're very cool, but they're very scary.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah.
Outside in.
You can't judge every slime based off the most vicious ones.
No, obviously.
Oh, I did see one eat a kobold once.
Excuse me?
I'd pull somebody out of one.
I want to fight.
That sounds worse.
I fought a gelatinous cube.
Toby, do you know how to make a gelatinous cube?
That sounds so cool.
I don't know how to make one. I don't think I want to.
Sounds like food.
Can I kill one of those
Does sound
gelatinous
like food.
cubes?
You can
No,
make
I
like
only hurt
gelatin.
Person in
That's
it.
a thing,
Oh,
but it's not like a slime.
Make that.
I wouldn't recommend eating slimes. I've, you know, I've tried.
What happened?
Yeah, no,
It didn't
I killed a
taste very
gelatinous
good.
cube with electricity. I remember. Also, really hurt somebody.
Maybe you just ate the
with same
wrong
electricity.
color.
I don't know
Did
what
it
Oh, I
fall
know
from
it's
the
that
cube
guy
to
again.
somebody else?
better.
No, they were in the cube, and I was trying to pull them out.
Oh.
This is something I have to find out.
I was trying to, like, kind of, like, disperse the cube. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't super adept at any sort of combat or combat
and you will
magic
see
back
that what I
then.
mean when I say it doesn't taste very good.
It's like a
Well,
Slime
month-ish
soup.
ago, somewhere around there.
I'll make it
was a
taste
very
good.
long
assume
time
that he's
ago.
at least alive still.
Yes.
It tastes very chemical,
Yeah,
if that makes
moth.
sense. Like you like imagine
Yeah, I know.
I think I said.
imagine
I also did also
it's
technically
like
save their
it's
life.
like drinking acid.
Hmm.
It's got like it's like too acidic, like to the point where it kind of hurts. At least the one I tried to
That
eat.
just sounds like you're
I
eating
actually used
vomit.
the end of that staff.
It does kind of,
pull them
you know,
out.
it does kind of taste like vomit. That's kind of what I was
Staff has
getting.
actually saved many people in many locations.
Yeah, I did hear that
Hi-yo.
you got him. That you got him that one.
I can fix it.
Given to Jasper.
Yep, it's my old staff. Good trusty
Can you
staff.
hear my name?
Yes.
No, you said that you got the gift from him, the staff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I saved a lot of people with that staff
Do you know what
by pulling them out of things.
viruses are?
That guy was bothering you not too long ago, wasn't he?
But not what antibodies are.
He came here, and apparently it was attack unprovoked. I attacked him. Well, I was upset, but luckily he's free to go because he hasn't done anything.
Hmm.
We're at 300.
You look more like a mouse than a rat.
I am a rat.
Oh.
I was a lab rat. I was a lab rat for a while.
Ugh.
My subject name was 300.
That's awful. I feel so bad for you.
It's fine.
Oh, crap.
You good?
Careful.
I hurt my back IRL.
Oh. Oof.
Toby, you good?
It's very fey.
If he fell
Toby?
Toby?
So
Yeah,
something
Toby.
weird here. Why do we all end
Toby?
up
Ah, shit,
at the
here we
same
go again.
time ending up here?
Pulls the smelling salts out. Toby!
I didn't get here at the same time as everyone.
Thing about the Feywild has some weird time effects sometimes.
Come on, I think you're the wrong size. Just
Oh.
because you're connected.
Good morning.
What happened?
Yes.
Good morning.
But you know this floor is.
I don't know. I feel like I hit the Nexus and it's. I don't know. Everything went black.
Sorry, I don't mean to be down.
Take another nap?
Did you?
I'm not on
the job?
purpose. I'm not getting paid right now. I don't think.
city to burn.
Do you think some? Hold on, Toby. Do you think something was trying to grab you as you went through the Nexus?
Talking about being clustered.
I don't know about grab. I didn't feel that. I think it's the same sleeping stuff I've been dealing with.
That's got to be related to all that stuff, though.
Hey, listen.
I'm sure it is, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Get rid of the bees. Let's flip fire.
This didn't seem like I was asleep for very long.
No, you weren't
Seems like
asleep
we all
very
just
long.
came
You
in.
were,
Really good show.
you were asleep for like a few seconds.
Cognate
Nice.
I shouldn't do it near it.
Cool. Then that means I can be awake to make that chow mein, was it? Noodles and alligator.
Well, the noodles are
Oh, we have
blooming.
about 15 pounds of cabbage now.
Well, yeah, but
But
I'll
you
put
can,
cabbage in it.
yeah, and cabbage always goes good with it.
Why?
No, it's not like that.
I'll get started.
We left the dungeon to hang out for a bit, and a cabbage salesman ran up at us and offered us cabbage.
I'm going to put it all in the storage room. We have way too much cabbage.
Eat some for the slimes.
But did you destroy his cart?
He didn't have a cart. It came out of his briefcase.
It's for healing other people.
So you accepted random cabbage from a man that the cabbage came out of the briefcase.
It was 1 gold and I got like 50 cabbages. That's a steal. That's wholesale right there, Ash.
That's a lot of
know that.
cabbage for 1 gold.
Listen, I just call it a gut feeling. I had a feeling I was about to luck out, you know? If you'll excuse me, I've got some alligator to cook and some cabbage to store.
You might be able to feed some of that to Orange if there's way too much.
Honestly, by all means, it's just in the storeroom. It's not my storeroom.
straight a bone.
It's just where I keep the food.
Yeah.
Just time to pour out my bag of holding in here.
Go around it.
I'll just swaddle you.
No, they're not.
Don't do that.
How's your day been?
It's been interesting. I did my first spar today.
Yeah, I did hear that when we were down at the Mage's trial place. You didn't get hurt too bad, did you?
No, just a couple of bruises. That was about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, good. That's good.
So, do you purposefully take this from?
I don't. Anytime. Oh, hi.
I'm pretty sure I already been here. I recognize this guy.
Somewhere. Might be a castle like that.
Yeah, this is the Silver Wisp.
And this is Silver Wisp.
It's not the place you know. Be careful of that.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, everything looks exactly the same. And I'm pretty sure I was with Jasper at this moment. It was long ago.
You gotta pay the come on, now, put me down. Passageway
Huh?
pass.
Right.
It was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure I was with Jasper.
I only met you a
in
few
this
days ago.
castle
What are you
before.
talking about? That's odd.
Out of character.
Yeah, but it's card set. So
Yeah,
we're in.
cards are already up. I'm sorry.
You're right.
In your van.
It's fine. But yeah, out of character as well. That we're gonna get a new map at some point as well.
Okay, I guess I'm not
Mm.
This is humiliating. We're such good friends.
Anyway, I need to toggle some stuff real quick.
Yes, so let me freak.
Bundles your legs.
Go down back up in one day. Oh, my balls are fucking cold.
I see you got a new dagger or whatever that is.
Yeah, it is a dagger. It's from a crystal from an elemental. There's that Earth elemental, I believe, that decided to join the Seekers, and Ruby got a crystal from them.
Oh.
We made it overnight.
It looks very
so-
nice.
Yeah, it is actually really nice. I'm gonna drop up my stuff in my room.
No.
Right. I might. I'm just gonna put the cowl actually in there in my room.
That's great. Ivy Kala.
What's
Nice
wrong
one.
about being tall?
I want to feel relaxed. I don't want to wear this. This is rather tight around my chest.
Stop complaining about it. You have more to hug.
I
You're just gonna put me on the other side of the rail.
I don't give a lot of hugs.
What was it around there and downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's possibly made out of bronze.
Just right through this hallway.
Okay. Humid's going.
You're not even moving. Oh, there we go. I see everything now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Do you always have further?
Absolutely eviscerated.
Yeah, just
Oh, hi, Asben.
Hi. Jasper's just putting some stuff away. Put my cowl away. That feels. It feels so much easier to breathe now.
Honey? Get your butt over here.
Oh, actually, but
Careful.
I was thinking of journaling out here, but maybe later.
So, honey, so as you step over here, you look at this direction, and all you see is just an infinite corridor with an infinite number of doors.
Is it?
Out of character, it's just pretend.
Everyone has their own room in there.
Yeah, basically, it's you go over there and you just walk and look at the doors, and whenever you see your name, so it will be Vados for you, it's your room. There's not much to it. It's honestly, it's actually pretty spacious for what it is. But you know, you have a bed, a night table, and you know, a little desk for whatever you need.
I'll be honest, it's better
It's
than a lot
not
of
much,
the inns
but
I've
it's
been
your
to.
room. Honestly, yes. It's for a room that is magically made. It is quite spacious. I mean, I can take my katana and just swing it around and not hit anything.
Okay, apologies.
No, you're good.
Big.
Go upstairs.
Yeah. I'll just get my jacket off, I guess. Oh, you know what? I don't care. I like my jacket. I can just teleport it in the room anyway.
Pardon me?
Do you still want to get that drink?
Oh yeah.
Do we have drinks around?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of drinks.
I don't know. Is he a little bitch?
What are you drinking? I don't know.
Exactly. No one does.
I don't just see things that are small and
Eat.
visible.
Yeah, you're too tall.
Stairs are weird
Oh,
sometimes.
there, tall boy.
Yeah.
Pretty something.
You look climbable.
Excuse me, Ruby.
Yeah? Go ahead.
I'm afraid to
I dare
drink
say
it
that's
because
what Amica
I
does.
drink this stuff too fast.
What if I make What if I make my...
Life's been pretty good.
This is the type of
Let's see.
Alright.
Oh, here we go.
Rather intricate with how you need to walk around this place.
Yeah, it's a little confusing sometimes, but this is kind of the Feywild, so that kind of makes sense. Let's see. Too heavy. Too heavy. Definitely too heavy. I have to get you a mixed drink of some sort.
You only carry strong stuff in here?
No, it's just some of the lighter stuff is just plain beer, and I'll be honest, that doesn't taste very good to me. It's definitely not good for your first time either.
Yeah, right. Well, if you can figure something out, or if somebody else could.
Toby would definitely know. He's kind of a connoisseur.
I mean, from the few days that I've been here, so I hear.
I still don't know what to do with this Fey Peach that Amica gave me, to be honest. I've been holding on to it in my
Upstairs.
preservation jar, but I don't know what to do with it.
I'll eat it.
Too much of this.
You'll eat the Fey Peach.
It's drunk.
I'll eat the Fey Peach.
Not so really.
Orby, are you using that glass by chance?
It is speared through the center.
They're up on the roof.
In an odd shape, but otherwise is intact.
How do you get up there?
Just follow me.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You think it's dangerous?
Do you really think that that's going to do anything to me?
It's
Just because you're large
Let's double check.
How about is it dangerous to eat Fey fruit?
Well, I will drink it slowly.
Depends on the
Okay.
fruit.
Okay, there's the way.
Peach. Amica gave it to me once.
Our enemies. I don't. If they spotted me, I know what they would try.
They could just
Most gifts from the Fae are.
They're taking my
Did he just eat the Fey Peach?
Guys,
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
I'm supposed to eat strange
Nathan's
things.
by the telescope. Make sure he socializes with you guys today, okay?
If that's the case,
And no talking problems around him. It's why he's all alone.
I see.
Movie out of character. What happens when Basil eats the Fey Peach that Amica gave Beryl?
Good night.
Wild magic happens.
Good night, Miyako.
Oh.
Good night, Miyako.
What kind of wild magic?
Everything.
Hey Wolfie, do you have the table up?
I don't, but I can access it really quickly.
Man, now's your
Alright,
chance.
somebody pull out a D100 and get wacky with it.
I'm so sorry.
I can deploy D1000. If you have
the
that.
metal D100s in the closet somewhere.
And now I have Aether.
Go to random.org and roll a random number
I have
there.
like 14 D10, so I could probably just grab 2 of those and roll.
I never decided to look at the first one. That's really funny. Anyways, you roll anything? You want me to roll for you?
I think it.
Seem to ask a lot of
Basil ate the fruit, so yeah, you can roll on the wild magic table to see what happens.
Basil
I got.
people's make.
I ate the
Yeah,
fruit.
Basil ate the fruit.
343.
I ate those food.
Okay.
Is it about the place or is it about the people?
It looked tasty.
343
I'd
guilty
like to
spark.
look
I
at
ate
that
the
about
fruit.
The people that you give everything for your friends. You do what you can to keep them safe and protect them.
Reroll. This is why I need to grab everything and put it somewhere else.
I'll rewrite the numbers.
527.
527?
Aether is demanding its people. Throw their lives
Am I dead?
the Daedra and the Behir to save itself.
You cast Disintegrate, centered on yourself.
Reroll. Hold on.
Just use the D100 table.
Just pick one that's nearby at this rate.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now.
No, it's repeating.
No.
Basil.
Yes.
It sure is.
Everything on this table is going to fly at your face.
It's going to what?
I don't know.
Fly to his face.
That's what I've been thinking on.
Why?
I could go back before. Throw a bunch of
Don't tell me
fire.
it's spilled. I just had a full glass of that stuff.
Invaders.
I still have half mine left.
Humans.
Oh,
Well, I think it's closed.
No.
The bottle's not broken.
No, it's not the same.
But it's also heavy. Ow.
That's a very
It's
tall
full.
bottle.
Wait, do you need
I don't
medical
know
attention?
who's what, but I think you both have half left.
In a room, or you want to go back in?
One of those.
Well, if that's the case, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Here, have some chewing herbs for the pain.
Oh, it's
The undead.
that bottle is very heavy.
Hey, Toby,
As much as I enjoy some of them.
do you happen to know if we
That's
have
totally worth it.
anything
That peach was delicious.
sweet and light on the alcohol?
Be careful.
Espen wants to try alcohol.
Sweet, light.
Food are really addicting.
We've got some mead lying around. That's relatively sweet.
But
I
is
think
it?
we have we have this really cheap bottle of wine in the storeroom
So I've been
that
thinking,
tastes really sweet, but it's like the crappiest wine you'll ever taste. That's a good place to start.
I don't know about
I'm not the one to
that.
ask that question.
I want him to try
I was
something
gonna say,
good.
I'm not the person
Like
to ask
I'm
that
right
question.
here.
What do you get for being fake touch?
Unfortunately, I hate to inform you that all alcohol tastes bad. That's alcohol for you.
The thing that I know
Not necessarily. I've
is
had
that
some very
if
fruity
I go
stuff
to
that
the
tastes
Feywild
really good.
and stay there
Yeah.
for a lengthy amount of time.
Yes, Carbon's not here.
Kind of.
Take
It's
a
just more
gentle
like if you
sip of
stumble
this.
upon
It's
there,
very
The
expensive.
Fae grabs you.
It's an interesting mix of flavors.
If
And it's
Fae
very
specifically does it.
dense.
Like you get brought in
Strong.
by the Fae, touched, or just anything to do with the Fae
Yeah, they're
itself,
good.
you'll be touched.
Hmm?
yourself.
In what
Yeah, that sure is
This will only happen
an
if you're not
interesting
part of the Fae.
flavor.
If you're not part
The
of
expensive
Feywild.
ones
I
have
think
the
it only
interesting
works
flavors.
If you're in the Feywilds, though.
But you can
Right.
tell
Aether has taught me a
if you
lot.
drink as much wine as
The
I
edge,
do,
so I'm not sure if it
which
would
one's
work.
expensive.
Well,
I have a
it seems
problem.
like the courts don't really touch this far, it seems. So,
Well, at
kind of
least
Fey
you know
magic
that you
is
do.
does not come this far. Just
I'm
a little
working on
weed,
it.
seems.
I won't let it get out of hand.
Another
Do you
thing
think
is,
around the
when
time you
get
make
Fey touch,
dinner
something
or
of you changes.
lunch or whatever
In my
it is,
case, my eyes.
that you would... Hello? Who's that?
Huh?
To something Fey-like
Oh, is that-
in a way.
That's just how
Farm
long.
again?
Yes, it's me.
Oh.
But the alligator steaks are in the on the stove right now. I'm keeping a mental note on the time.
Okay. But do
Or
you
in the
think,
stove, I should say.
do you think at some point
baking
you
them.
can like,
Calbondo,
mix
what's the best way
something
to
for
get Fey
him?
touched?
You don't want to
Yeah, I
get
could.
touched.
I'm not
Why not?
I'm not a big cocktail maker, but you know I could do something for you.
It's not beneficial.
Wait, oh, was that? I wasn't paying
I
attention.
mean, you're just weak to iron.
He's offered to make you a sort of cocktail later.
Basil's face.
Oh, yeah.
A mixed alcohol drink.
Thank you.
You'll
Oh, yeah,
definitely
sure.
taste a lot better
You're
than
just weak to iron, not as much as
the
the Fae,
wine,
but you will
probably.
be weak to iron.
It's not near as strong.
Yeah.
And
Isn't it just cast iron though?
Mm.
It's all not. No, unfamiliar to me.
Cold iron.
Yeah, I'd love
Is the
that.
one that you have to be afraid of.
actually, yeah, iron makes you uncomfortable. Cold iron hurts you.
Sorry. Yeah.
A lot.
And then Aether, when it all changed.
I don't know.
Plus,
There's
as
not
a
really much
mage,
benefits.
I might have. I don't know, but I might have a new
Doesn't mean you run the
predicament
risk
with
of
these.
falling trapped to some of the
But
wise.
I don't know how bad it is. They've started whispering to me.
Nathan, with more alcohol, hooray!
There we go.
I'm gonna go find more glasses.
That can't be good.
Thank you, Captain.
Sounds like a plan.
It's I can't understand it right now, so I don't know what they're talking about. But
Or nails in a
Yeah,
witch's
then
ass.
you started whispering. We might want to get those
Your magic can
uncursed
be more powerful ritualistically.
sooner rather than later.
Anyways, gotta go find.
There's a catch.
Why do you want to be fate touch?
Either later
I'm just waiting.
today, like this evening, or maybe tomorrow, we can
Honestly, Basil, stick with your own
look for someone to try to do that.
That would be my suggestion.
I mean, depending on if people have time today, but otherwise I'll wait.
I guess best thing to say is you want to be fate touch
I
when you're
forgot to
not a
check
mage.
those devices today. That's not good.
Or when you don't
Or
have
you
magic.
don't want to be fate touched in general. Because you're still susceptible to fate tricks, even more so now.
Alright, then fuck me, I guess.
I've had them like they've talked to like one other person to do, but I don't know if they would talk again. You want to see if you can hear anything?
Sure.
I guess I'm stuck as it.
Depends on.
I'm just trying not to.
Because I know not all parts of the Underdark
Oh
are
wait,
bad,
Could
but
you with that?
Yeah,
I don't
actually
know.
roll.
How dedicated are
I'm
you?
gonna have to flip rolling channel.
Shadowfell energy.
Last time I actually just put it on, but yeah, you can roll for it.
Of holy.
Oh yeah, did Aaron turn in early for the night?
Hold on.
He did.
I am.
Another glass for everyone needs it.
Too tired to stay awake.
Oh,
What's it?
I'm too tired to stay awake. I'll be going.
Oh, okay. I see that
See
you
you
come to
later,
try to
husband.
be again.
Have a good night, Spike.
Yeah, you have a good afternoon.
And
I have
you
that.
sure have
I guess I
an
can-
abundance of draconic blood available to you.
I did.
Just
Would
don't
any
drink
of
too
those
much.
affect anything of me?
What?
I'll make sure.
Would any of those things affect me physically?
Oh yeah.
You might get larger horns.
Listen,
I'm turning the night
Draconic
body.
blood, you might.
I'm out.
Anyways, you can just have it that it
Your
starts.
horns might grow stronger,
Well,
It's up to you.
thicker.
good afternoon and good night.
Your eyes will probably retain the same pupil
I rolled
shape,
a
but
7.
irises tend to
I don't want the answer to be what
have
I
almost a
always
flame
feel,
to them.
I'll be fine.
which was that I was fated to die.
You have a
next
good
day,
night. Just this.
That I stole the portal from the man.
Okay.
What?
You know,
Ooh,
you
ooh,
have a wonderful
ooh.
night. Hey, don't drink too much.
Okay, so you did hear something.
Yes, lots
Drink
of
as much as you
whispering.
want.
So
It's
true.
a little
Yeah, I don't. I have no idea what that's
In a
about.
situation where someone
Apollo
wanted to
and
get rid of
Lucia in the
like
morning.
phase stuff and and they replaced it with draconic stuff. If I'm both draconic,
Just
and
kinda
split, what happens
happens.
if
Or it just started happening.
if we take what's in me and
Hopefully it doesn't get any
what's in
worse.
there, or
That's the
or
only thing that I'm
replace
hoping
what's
about.
in there
I
with
hope
what's in
so
here.
too.
Well, from what I understand, Varel, with Kieran's, you lean more towards the celestial end, just with the draconic
You.
How you feeling?
biological
Flavor.
format.
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
That would sound.
I guess we're more
My
celestial than
my head
draconic.
feels
We're still
fine. Like
dragons, we're just
honestly,
not, like,
I don't feel particularly tired. It's
Turn
just,
around.
There's a reason we're born in the upper
hell,
planes
every
and
once in
not,
a while I
the material plane.
fall asleep and have
You know, somehow I get randomly turned around that time.
not so bad, honestly.
Celestial with draconic blood, more or less.
At least, well, at least I hope your dreams have filled with screaming.
Yes. That's a joke.
Require
I don't
their
think
soul.
In your own hand.
How long does it
What
take
did
to
you say?
cook that? How long does it take to cook that meat?
The lack of biological necessity
Oh, no.
informs that they are more.
I'm gonna be
attuned to the
right back
celestial
and
planes.
check on it.
The meat wasn't good to begin with. It's gonna be even worse now.
You're right. You want some help? I'm very
Yeah,
be
it's-
honest.
with
No,
fire.
no, 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 no.
interesting
It
growing up
was
and realizing
seasoned.
that
It was
other-
all like it was
like,
all
like,
marinated. It was
like,
ready to
do
go.
stuff
It's
like-
in the stove right now.
Yeah,
And if
texture
I
of wet
wood.
I mean, I can also use
and
heat.
it's gonna have a much nicer
Jimmy
texture
John?
when I'm
Yeah, that's
done with it.
No.
Yes. It's honey
But-
meat.
Not if you
To
burn
answer
it.
your
Go.
question-
Go hurry.
Yes.
Burn them all down.
It would help you live longer.
I think Toby should probably
So
stick
it's
to
weird,
the
like,
kitchen
kind
when
of
he's
like
cooking.
growing up and
Painful?
realizing that other biological
It can
creatures
be.
may do
Probably.
stuff like
Well, I
lifespan
mean, you can't
extension,
just relegate people
like,
like
It's
that.
not the worst
you know,
pain in the
food
world.
consumption for more than just mana
Well, no, we
restoration.
can
Humans and dwarves and
talk with him while he's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I'm thirsty.
Like it's weird. It's like
Let him drink a little.
I'll go then.
it's a lot more like
Ingrained to
physical.
you that they were?
It's wine.
Anyone from the circle.
I mean,
Don't drink
someone
the
like
whole
Basil
fucking
is
thing.
able to-
But
I.e., I rolled a 12.
Let me take the heat out of it.
Theocratic culture.
This is true. My blood's like diluted dragon's blood.
I didn't think to cook all of it right now. I can have more later.
Diet dragon.
I need to try using heat and magma more.
You really oughta. Though, like I said before, cooking with magic is not ideal. It leaves an aftertaste that really fucks with a lot of dishes. Some dishes are fine to cook with magic, but a lot of ones you really got to do it the old-fashioned way. In a pinch, though, it's edible.
I mainly use, well, the new thing I've learned and been controlling slowly over time. I've mainly been using just to control the heat, pretty much precisely.
That's a useful skill to have.
Instead of just cooking
Absolutely.
it directly, just throwing fire on it. Because it's easy to do that, just throw fire on something.
I mean, easy for you to say. I can throw fire at something.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, all you gotta do is just point, say incognito, and then it just happened.
Yeah, please don't burn my steaks.
I say it all the time.
I know you do.
Incognito.
I forgot about the noodles, Jasper. I'm sorry. I should have made the noodles. I put the steaks in and I went upstairs because I wanted to have a drink.
It's okay. But I'm thinking you should probably stick to the kitchen a little more often when you're actually cooking. So
Yeah, but then I have to stand here by myself and stare at a wall or stare at the stove.
Well,
get some sort of item that links you to A to B, is that way you can just step
No.
to and from.
No. What?
I mean, I could. What's that spell called? Not Dimension Door. It's the other one.
My solution.
Gate. Some like Dimensional Gate. I don't remember.
Isn't that a very high level spell?
My solution
it's
is
like a 6th level.
Some of us can stick around the kitchen to keep you company, myself included.
That would be nice. Also, I say, this isn't really the kitchen. I just dragged the stove and put it over there by the flowers. I think I scratched the floorboards, though. I hope they don't notice.
Mending and fix it.
That'll be fine. Also, I'm definitely still holding that tray. Haha.
It's fine. It's not severely burning your hands. You're smart enough not for that to happen, right?
I'm wearing mitts right now.
Yeah, but the heat seeps through it, depending on how good the mitts are.
After a while,
Technically, the tray wasn't in the oven. The steaks were in, and I took the steaks out and I put them on the tray, and I'm bringing the tray upstairs.
Smart. You should still hurry then, because then the heat's dissipating into the tray.
Right, it's getting cold.
You know, it's faster to go up these stairs to the right here.
I'm already going this way.
Oh, it's great when two people are having a conversation up here and you're down below, and because the Fae are strange creatures who make thin floors, you can kind of see their feet poking out the bottom of the.
Hey, so
Who's
I wasn't
hungry?
princess anymore. I couldn't really make things anymore, right?
You can just place it here.
You see Toby place down a big tray of alligator steaks, well seasoned and cooked perfectly. Not
We just
burnt.
have to discuss
Oh, I have to
what
try this.
Death Dog brought up, and then
Yeah, I'm
all
actually
yours.
curious to know too.
Can you pass me one?
It'd be interesting.
Okay. Hopefully,
Now,
Toby's
question,
not too
Toby.
drunk.
Is there crawfish?
There we go.
I'll definitely take one as well.
I was gonna make a side, but I forgot. I was gonna do. Well, Jasper wanted noodles. I didn't catch any. I didn't buy any either.
This is Swamp Gator.
I'm sorry. I was talking about food and crawfish and stuff. What do you
You're
need?
right.
I meant like the swamp.
We're gonna talk about a particular dog.
Right. We do need to talk about that.
Yeah.
But our
Jeez,
resident
Graham, one of
lightning
those.
elemental just died.
Realistically
It kinda has a-
Wait, what?
That kind of has a magical ting to it.
Oh, he
You ate
he
him.
went to the fourth
Have a
realm.
lot of like bite force,
Oh.
but they can't really open their mouth as good. So if you can just
Yes,
obviously.
Did you said you wanted to have it as a round table, or did you want to just talk about it separate?
Because it doesn't have the.
I think we should probably have it as a round
muscle
table.
to do that. It can
Okay.
bite down like hell, but it can't.
Everybody's aware.
It can't really open its mouth with the same
That one's
potency.
swollen.
Hmm.
I can speak of it over
Yeah.
alligator steaks.
Yeah, that is different.
That works
Very
too.
different, but
I mean, if you
pretty
want, we
good.
can start.
Like you see him hold the stick in
We
his hand.
both had the conversations. We just
No
debriefed
plate?
with Pac about it,
Mm.
and it's just our understanding
Nah, I'm
that Pac
fine.
currently has problem one. So,
Yep.
so that's the only reason we said the three of us, because we debriefed with Pac. So,
Yeah.
I would like to be
so
more of a
realistically, if
purebred
you want, we
dragon.
could probably start. But if you want to wait for
Sure,
Pac, I don't know
let's-
when he'll be back.
We can have the conversation.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
you know what I mean.
I'm sure there's the only thing he'd be really agreeing would be that he has.
I'm just a kobold.
Yeah.
But
The thing.
Kobolds have
draconic
The
blood
thing.
by nature.
Excuse me.
The thing.
We have a draconic lineage. Not fully, but
Do you want to
dragon's
talk about
blood
your
would be,
meeting
you
first,
know,
and then I'll talk about
a
mine?
little
Or...
closer. I might be able to breathe
Well,
lightning.
mine was shorter, so I'll start.
Okay.
That would be cool.
retain some strong fire. Incidentally, I had a kind of thinking of you, Basil. I had a kind of a nightmare before I got into Redwall today. I feel like I think I was very darkly dressed and pale, and I think I cast Power Word Ooh on you a couple times.
Sabanda look a little
I
fuzzy
think
to you.
Amika died a couple
He does.
times.
He looks a lot like Kyle's dad.
Toby turned into a rock. It was a weird nightmare. I don't know
Oh,
what
you
the
had
hell
that
that
too?
was about. That was
not something I really want to remember.
Would everyone like to
Some of those
hear
details
about
are
an
a
issue
little
that could
familiar
pertain
as
to all
well. I had a,
seekers
though I had a,
while you're eating?
I had a
Yes.
dream that I was chased by a giant
no,
human baby.
Ugh. Oh, you're
what's up with
about like 6 Brennans.
What?
What?
Go on with the explanation of what we need to know. I'm sorry.
You want me to start?
No. Yeah, go ahead. So well, just a little briefing. All of you know Death Dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seen him once.
Well,
Stand over here.
yesterday he approached both Toby and I about a opportunity for the Seekers to make a deal. Both of our meetings went drastically different. But I'm gonna let Toby go first.
Yeah. So Death Dog approached me and Brennan separately. I think me after Brennan, technically. He seemed interested. He expressed interest in us going out and retrieving some kind of body of some sort, some dead somebody that's important to them. I didn't quite catch all the details about it, but they were not exactly. They were pretty clear on the fact that if we didn't accept, they threatened me and all of you by extension. In that if we didn't do it, he would just hurt y'all, which is just a ridiculous way to try and get someone to do what you want.
Good lord.
And I mean, at no point in that conversation that obviously I didn't offer any help. I already kind of hate him. I was giving him a chance initially, but as soon as the threats came out, no chance. I'm trying to think. The body was important. He mentioned something about that there are other people that he is associated with that he was kind of using to threaten us. It wouldn't just be him, it would be the ones associated with him, which may relate to that thing that Puck has as well. As far as I understand it. But yeah, my conversation with him ended with him being banished because I was done hearing him try and get something out by threatening. It just Brennan, on the other hand, had a different conversation, from what I understand.
Very different. I was met with some talking circles, or trying to have some talking circles, but no hostility, or little to none. So he essentially wants us to retrieve a body for him because we're seekers, we're good at finding things, right? That was his reasoning. If we get this body back for him, he promised he would leave us alone. However, here's the catch.
I forgot that part.
The body, he said, is one of his personal friends, someone close to him. He also said that they were no one who was special, but yet went on to tell me that their name is their name is Drakur, because I asked for a name because it's easier to find a body who has a spiritual, like, essence with a name associated with it, but also then said that they were a hero. I asked if they had a hero name. He said, no, they did not. And then later he said that they were the topaz something due to the color of their eyes. Their eyes are an orangish color of sorts, is what I was told. And then if we get him the body, he would have to bring them back and give them their life back as well as their magic back. In doing so, you know, the person can be about. And now, what he was asking is, like, up here. And what he was saying in return was down here. So I tried to say, you know, if we would accept and get this body, could you relay to your bosses and the people above you to just leave Aether alone? Its citizens, the Seekers, Redwall, the swamps, leave us all alone. And he said, you know, many circles again, but said he could try to convince them, which is not a promise. But, you know, we don't know his rank of power in their chain of command. So that's something. But additionally, that person... So he said, if we get this body back for him, his purpose is fulfilled. But I brought up the fact that the original reason he came here was to get that first entity. That's his purpose. That was his purpose, not this body. So I said, now you have two purposes? And he's like, well, I could forget purpose one if you could fulfill getting me the body. And he's like, but if I go away, I can't promise you that the person who, you know, the body who would be risen, he's like, I can't promise that they will leave you alone because they'll be pissed that problem one wasn't solved in the first place. And he said it could very well escalate to more people coming, seeking us out, even though he's leaving us alone. And I said, I would rather deal with the enemy we know than enemies we don't know. You know, like, if we deal with Death Dog. However, there is that looming, you know, he said, if, you know, he won't be happy if we don't help him, and it's just gonna get worse for us if we don't help him. So it's like, even if we get the body, that's a stake in our one foot, but if we don't help him, that's still, like, what's he gonna do, bring more people to the island? Probably.
It's a lesser of two evils situation.
Yeah, and he said there is the area, he said Kyle might know where the area in which the body is at, but he couldn't give me a specific area. He just said you'd be associated with the place. And he said there's corrupted fae.
Slow down. Who? And how do they know my name?
Death Dog.
I've never seen this person in real life.
I know, you probably haven't.
They know you.
They know you.
I mean, I know them.
He's lying.
And, keep in mind, they
That
wanted to
too.
get into Silver Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Don't forget that.
This is interesting.
But he said there's corrupted fae, and this would help them fight the corrupted fae. And I said, is this an example of us helping you take out an enemy so then you can become the enemy of the people? Like, what's... You know, there's so many unknowns that he could not describe or disclose to me, but either way, we're damned if we help him or if we don't. But I think if we don't help him, at least we can count on the protections of the island for now.
Well,
But he gave me a one-time use sending crystal to tell him if we would accept or not. And if anyone else uses it, it will hurt them. It is a bomb to them.
Where's the bomb?
So no one else should touch it.
What about... Never mind, sorry. I'm just trying to research something.
So,
I don't...
so this individual had arrived on Aether Island once before with guards. So they're not so low on the totem pole that they can't leverage polling soldiers. I believe that's probably a deception.
They're also able to disrupt the ongoings of the island without suffering repercussion from their superiors, it would seem.
I did not hear a word you said, Jace. I don't think it's directed at me.
No, but he knows how to talk to me, so he thinks I'm unsuspicious of him. And he's like,
My first gut reaction? The body is a trick.
Honestly, that's my gut
Otherwise-
reaction too.
What makes you think that?
Why would we want to go retrieve a body for somebody? Like you mentioned, if we raise them, they now become our problem. In hunting for this individual or corpse, that would put us at risk. And he's targeting the Seekers again.
mm-hmm.
Because we'd no longer be on the island.
And that was a point that I think you two brought up, that we could be ambushed.
The whole thing could just be to make an ambush. That could be the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. Additionally, if there is a body, we don't really know if he's actually telling the truth.
Yeah.
This person may not be an actual hero.
He seems true to his word from everything. Sounds like we've seen, but
The way
I mean, you guys are
he
right.
just-
Like ambush.
You should keep in mind, he has made this very painfully clear. That dog is not Fey, so he is capable of lying.
This is true. And the way he described the said hero almost sounded as if a rogue of sorts. Said he was very good with knives.
Could be a
And
general.
that's
Or another high-ranking official.
I mean,
if he's so desperate to
if we
get
don't really, if we don't have a way to verify like that they're telling the truth, that body could theoretically be anyone or nobody. Like we could be going to go resurrect Asmodeus for all we know. Like,
who?
9 months.
no, please.
How far
9
has
months.
Kabanda?
Allegedly dead. He's missing.
How
Regardless.
fruitful has our
Oh,
questioning
that
been?
guy.
I've been reluctant to take it to Anthoria to bolster the magics required for it, but if we need to, we can do so. Otherwise, it's been radio silence.
So do we instead just use it as a device to track down its initial owner and just take him out instead of playing games with Death Dog?
What we could also do is we could, as I said, we could take it back, and we could start ripping apart the psyche bit by bit to see what they know. One of the disadvantages to having a corporeal body is you lack the protections that the body can give. But these are options.
I think it's definitely best we try and get as much information as possible before we, act, as it were.
And it should be
Or
kept
we
in
could just
mind
soul
that
rend
these
everyone that comes
individuals
in the way.
swayed or leveraged themselves on you, Kyle. Pretended to be you. Manipulated our Seeker members. Then tried to coerce them into taking another crystal, which we were trying to get rid of. So we acted. We captured that individual, that agent of this dark entity. In response, Death Dog has arrived. And I know he's harmed some of you.
tempted.
I still have
tempted.
that one and the crystal it had locked away.
And now he was making threats to me in my meeting with him, saying that he was going to target you all, come after you. He didn't like my responses. I don't much care.
I do want to say...
Because he's already trying to hurt you.
I do want to say, with the way the situation's developing, it might be better to... Good night.
Goodbye, Basil.
We'll fill you in.
It might be better to nip things in the bud instead of trying to gain more knowledge. Because the more time we give it, the more time it'll have to realize that it's not going to get that call from Brennan. So, it might do what it did with me. Set up some kind of plan B. Oh, you're taking too long, it's not going to happen. My point is, I think it's better to take care of it sooner.
I feel like,
Trying to get more
regardless of what
knowledge.
information we get, at least in the scenario of this body specifically, I don't think we should go after it. To any end, I don't think we should.
No, that would be
Why's
foolish.
that?
And I asked what would happen if we got the body and raised it ourselves, and he said no, wouldn't work. Or along the lines of it wouldn't be complete or something like that because they have their magic. You know. And then I tried to get him to accept his loss, and he goes, "No, I can't do that." I'm like, "What if we let your friend go? He's in a better place." He goes, "No, I can't do that."
So this kind of a side. This might be off the point, but with the whole like spooky entity that was messing with Kyle, the dark crystals, the higher beings, the death. Like, do we know what the agenda here for any of this is? Like, why they're doing all this crap? Like,
We did. In the first place, but now it's been twisted.
What was it?
Why do we care?
Their initial
Is it-
purpose was to get the entity back that resided within the emotion crystal.
well,
This must have been
yeah.
before my
I guess.
time.
I guess my question is just like, if the entity was the one that was doing stuff with that crystal and with Kyle, like, what's its agenda? I realize like this might be off the point, but I feel like understanding why these people do these things might give us a hint as to where they're going. You know?
I don't like any of it.
Probably that's why
No.
we were going to attempt to interrogate the first agent that we captured. Figure out why.
Yes.
Only real explanation so far is that they just like chaos.
Well,
And they like to have agents of chaos.
what's
Or
more
darkness.
I don't know.
By the way that they do it is
Like I
by manipulation, at least in the mind. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just meandering thoughts over in my head.
I guess like
think
if
we
it's
have a
just
few-
pure chaos, though. It's just pure.
We don't know
chaos,
it's pure
then surely there's
chaos.
easier ways to do things. Well, we
It's mostly
don't is the thing because my thought is if they just wanted to spread chaos and that was the end of it, there's easier ways to do it. We've met a stout half-elf man that has proven that time and again. Like, there are easier ways to spread chaos. Like, you don't go to this much effort and this much plotting for just pure chaos.
It's more
Probably
likely
isn't
chaos in our
chaos.
favor.
Honestly, I think it was more likely to get back at you.
I haven't done anything for Orlando.
Right.
You haven't. I think
I will
Would
say
you like me
chaos.
to send a response?
I don't do
Because
anything
if
back
we
from
don't send a
again.
response, he will seek me out.
What, by the end of the day, or?
I don't know his time frame.
Can you get him to meet you in person?
Can try.
Are we gonna try and jump Death Dog or?
He
That
will.
would make my day.
He will be suspicious. If I already ask for him to come tell me the answer in person, or me to tell him the answer in person.
Asking for further elaboration on what exactly it would entail if we decided to depart on this assignment request.
I tried. I can try again.
I would say that we're highly considering it, and then we just need more information before we finally finalize it.
Okay.
And then, worst case scenario, if there is an ambush, we have an army that we're underutilizing, I would say.
Just do not try to interact with him as least as little as you can. And if you have things that he gave you, try not to use them. Get rid of them.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, I tend not to accept random magic items from spooky, possibly malevolent creatures as a general guiding principle of my life.
But
I suggested yesterday we could also go find the body, but rather than hand it over, destroy it.
I'll talk in a bit.
Or secure it.
Either one.
But again, if this is just them staging some kind of ambush, some way to get us out of Aether, then we're playing right into their hands. So again, it is just a lot of what ifs.
Also, they don't anticipate the most powerful some of the most powerful mages in Aether backing you up on it.
Bro,
Mage's seal teleportation is very powerful. It'd get you out
Brennan,
of
can
any
you do a
situation.
seance? Would you reach this individual?
I could try. That's why I had asked for their name in the first place. The only issue is distance across realms. That's the issue. And we don't
So
we don't
either
have
need to go there or boost you.
I mean, I can try.
I mean, realistically, if you just
something from the realm would make it help. Something directly from the individual is fantastic, but I have what alleged first name that's usually better than
You have a
nothing.
title too.
Not a complete title, but a partial one. That would help.
Is the fragment that we have connected to this individual?
What? What fragment?
I don't know.
What we've been interrogating.
You have your own
dog?
fragment?
The entity inside the crystal that we have is an agent to whatever this dark entity was that was plaguing Kyle and.
I mean, we could certainly try to sacrifice them in the ritual.
I like to try to use them to find the big guy.
Well,
yeah.
You said Death Dog would be upset if we did not give the crystal back first, correct?
No, the person.
He
said he wants the body.
That
he
is
said
not in a crystal.
If he got the body back, he said he could let go of the crystal, but the person whose body we're bringing back couldn't let go of the crystal. He couldn't guarantee that they wouldn't be pissed about it.
That's what I'm saying. So the crystal is linked to them in some way. That's an important connection.
Oh, you're right. If they're friends,
I mean,
that's somebody you could leverage.
That's true.
I mean, also, who is this person that they're willing to just drop the whole crystal entity retrieval mission for if they get them in return? Surely that means that, that either implies significant sentimental value or some sort of equal exchange in objective and power.
Or maybe the person is the entity in the crystal.
Or they're just lying.
You can write down all your questions that you would like me to ask Death Dog, and I can ask him to come in person.
Well, it's a trap, and he's trying to gather up some seekers and steal them for himself so he can make a deal. Because he knows that's the only way he'll get the crystal back.
Either way, it's kind of kind of
We could be
an obvious trap.
What?
We could we could end up theory crafting all night, but they have an idea. Perform the seance, see if we can try to grasp it. If not, we can try and pry information out of Death Dog. And if that doesn't work, we have an army. We can march in behind everyone if they decide to try and ambush you, because we're already anticipating it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at a point where I'm not afraid to use the military.
I was thinking, if you need a power boost, well, we do have a lich.
We do?
I would just hate to
Macbeth?
ask Macbeth. I would hate to ask him that.
He's a leader of a nation called Adameth. Nation of monsters.
Undead.
And undead.
And you can rely on this
kind,
undead lich from a nation full of monsters.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
he is
actually.
wholeheartedly
Actually.
a wonderful
Wow.
man.
Macbeth is
Relying-
a very, very nice man.
It's
On a nation
Well, okay.
filled with monsters.
Do you have an issue with Inhumans?
Oh, absolutely. Can't stand him.
Alright, Kyle. It's in sarcasm.
You must have intense self-loathing problems.
Tired.
I am joking.
I don't know. I would feel bad asking Macbeth
Inhumans are
with
awful.
nothing to offer in return.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, the dude helped me with my like memory crap without really expecting a
about something in
reward,
return?
so he's pretty chill.
Your other human
I know
fighter.
he's very generous and he's very kind. I just
Yes. Left me a long time ago.
you know.
We could offer to do something for him.
You're right. When he comes back, we should make
favor
sure
for a
he's
favor.
past the glitter.
Yeah, we could.
And failing
So there's
that,
an
money
artifact
is
out
always an
there.
option.
What if we give him something that he can put glitter on other people?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I don't think Macbeth is the kind of person to want to glitter other people,
But-
to be honest.
Glitter, you say?
I think he can hear you.
Um.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
whenever you
Christopher.
would like, we can try the
Ow.
the seance. I have to.
Making
I
sure he
need
keeps
to
his
gather
glitter. He
things
left Nathan,
first
human fighter.
for a seance, especially one that is interplanar or extraplanar.
You should
Shake
shake
my
his hand.
Hey, you
Why?
can help that dog. In the meantime,
It's funny. He wants to practice
it's
pack
gathering
magic.
information to ensure that he's actually being truthful, because he hasn't been.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
What did you do to me?
We'll go from there.
I will.
Oh god, I think
Yes,
he's
sir.
getting on his dice roller.
I am.
Do I need to open
While
up
you're at
the
that
Alright.
Do I need to start
Yeah, we'll go
opening
back.
Unity?
Okay,
Yeah,
Parker. I hope you
let's
can
put
beat
our
in that
case.
20.
I'm
Cool.
going
Gonna-
to go work on potions.
Unlikely.
Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
14.
Glitter on- Don't put glitter on him, please.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah,
the
they
kind
have
of
my
thought I...
opinions, I've been
Sorry.
practicing.
Have a good
He
night.
watches the glitter
That's
fades
what I was
off of
having about that
Calmanda.
whole, like...
And it starts to
Unity.
shake over to you. I'm doing the same thing. Luckily, I still have it up.
Jasper.
I need to just make this a
How's the
toggle.
ring?
Yeah, I'm making
Any
a toggle
burns?
tomorrow.
My fault.
Explosions.
No, the
I will
room's
be
been
working on
completely
potions
fine,
for
but
you.
I'm-
If you'd like to speak, I'll
I
be
would
down
like
there.
someone to do some sort of
I'll be down there in a
magic
bit.
detection on it again.
Where's
Yes.
Arcade?
Make
Here, I
sure.
wanted to talk to him.
He
He went to
Catch
bed.
Brennan.
He's going to bed. You might want to catch him.
Oh.
Alright.
Jasper, if you want someone to check out that ring for you, you could
Damn.
ask Obanda since he's the best one here at the moment.
Best one here for what?
Magic detection. I got this ring from Death Dog actually.
Okay.
You could just do identify instead. Magic detection just detects what magics are on it.
Yeah, just identify in general.
Sick crystal.
By look into. Should throw that off the edge.
And by look into them, I mean I'm going to probably try.
Oh,
I know
my
what
back
it
just
does.
spasmed. Ow. Ooh.
Casting
I sure hope
identify.
you do.
Hold on.
Identify
You
it.
can't remove it from his hand.
Oh, it's
It
stuck
does
on his
not
hand?
come off.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's stuck on my
Okay.
hand?
In case I don't come back.
Now it's stuck on your hand.
Oh.
Curses.
17 on the identify roll.
What the hell?
17. Sure. So, come on then. This ring
Is this your tiredness?
About getting in safely.
What?
increases the wearer's concentration and magic, but what would you think would be more hidden, but as of recently seems to
I will
not be
tackle him
so.
off the side of this balcony.
What if
A-
if I fall asleep again?
If you fall asleep,
Just in
stand.
What's it called? I guess an enchantment. You can tell that this ring was listening.
I'm feeling
I don't
sleepier
know.
than usual all of a sudden.
I don't
Might
know.
be indicative
Lightning.
to get closer to the ground.
What is it,
maybe
boss?
the flower bed.
Yes.
Hold
Get
right
off.
there.
Or
Keep it on. Don't.
Is it not coming off?
Arcades.
No.
Ash, I need you to slap me.
It's so strange. When I first got it, I was able to take it off completely fine.
Like open hand.
Of course you were, because you were doing what he
Do you
wanted.
want loud noise or do you want physical pain?
People really need to stop accepting items from a creature called Death Dog. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What I need to stay awake because I can feel it.
Were you hurt today?
A 7 and a 1.
Just,
Really? No.
I tend to trust people until I have a reason not to trust them.
Right.
I definitely don't have a reason to trust them now.
Rolling.
Well, I felt like we've had a lot of reasons, but it is what it is now.
Nothing was pulled. No punch was pulled.
I
got a ring from Into it, but I haven't used it.
With the bone
Yeah.
plate on the left. As
You didn't put it on?
As it's like.
No, I haven't put it on.
That kind
Okay.
of.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, I should have gone higher. I think
Toby?
my finger's broken.
Has to kill Toby?
I either knocked him out or the sleep shit that's happening to him starting. It
Can
could
you wake
be
him up?
one of either.
Hey
Toby. Hey Toby. Hey Toby.
Didn't
Not
we
waking
disrupt
up.
that though?
Well, if only there was some loud sound next to his ear.
Yes, we did. Does that...
That would.
I don't think it's gonna help. He'll probably wake up
Yep.
deaf.
Oh,
What?
that's a lot.
That's
Hold on,
okay.
I can. Let me
Oh my god.
smell
Alright,
exhaust.
the next person that has any items from this being, you're gonna see him take the dagger.
Before you go in contact with it, I need a roll for that ring.
God damn it. Ash.
Actually, I'll need a roll for you.
Where did Ash go?
For me?
Behind
For
you.
him.
No, for Lucy.
Ash, I told you
Kabanda
to
in
hit me
this
in the
case.
face.
Yeah, you know, hindsight.
18.
Well, I hit your bone
Okay.
plate.
Kabanda.
If anything, that hurt me
You
more.
see this ring visually
Think about
crack.
your finger.
It doesn't look like it's going to
Maybe in the
shatter.
squishy
It looks
box.
like it's gonna
I tried. I missed.
do something else.
Oh.
Along the lines of what the crystals would do.
Oh, well,
yeah,
now.
it will explode.
And my nose has never been clear.
Not entirely sure what you're trying to do.
Keep my hearing. That's why I carry earplugs.
Well, no, the reason why
You're gonna see him
What
cast
exactly-
anti-magic field over it.
Ooh.
What I mean is, I suck at melee.
I see. Point taken. Next time, I'll have Nathan punch me with his gauntlet.
That's terrible. You will break a few ribs.
What exactly
Did that work?
was that?
You okay?
I'll probably talk to them.
I'll be fine.
You're gonna see him teleport it
Oh.
off into the distance, and you're gonna see it explode.
Alright.
Oh,
All right.
I'm
Just as a general rule of thumb for everyone here, we do not accept gifts from creatures that have already proven to be hostile to us. Is this clear? I don't think I need to explain
Crystal.
this further as to why. That was going to explode. It was listening to us, so now Death Dog knows exactly what
It was
we're planning.
listening to
so,
us?
Yes.
I know I found your world, but I was looking at the plan.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not mad at you, Jasper. I'm just livid at the situation.
Kabanda, real quick.
I'm so sorry.
I know
Yeah, I-
this is the second time I've recommended assassinating
Don't be
someone
sorry,
at this
Jasper,
table,
not your fault.
but I think we really need to hunt this thing down as soon as we can.
You know, I'm kind of with you on this. Maybe not assassinate, but capture. Absolutely.
Capture, kill, whatever. We get to it, we take it out of the equation.
I
basically
agree.
don't.
I would agree.
I think it's a good rule of thumb in general. Just don't accept magic items from people you don't trust. If you don't trust them, if you don't know who they are, do not accept magic items from strangers.
We seem to have a bad streak of accepting things from strangers and telling strangers things that we probably shouldn't be telling them. I am guilty of that one myself.
What, eating random things you don't know what it is fun.
I like to give people benefit of the doubt, but I guess I gotta be a little bit more reserved from now on.
Like, here's the thing. The desire to trust people when you meet them is an admirable trait. By all means, hold on to that.
Yes, you do.
But also understand that if someone you don't know is offering you a magic item, they may not have your best interest at heart.
Right.
Probably.
I understand that now.
Never mind. I was gonna make a joke.
You might know what.
You won't.
At the very least, if you're going to accept a magic item from someone you don't know, identify it at the first available opportunity before you even so much as, like, entertain having it.
Why don't we just...
Jasper did have it identified, but it... Apparently it wasn't enough.
Because then they would know it's there, right? What if
Have it identified by an expert.
So
I should specify.
if you get captured and it's looking hopeless, this is a joke. I need to reiterate that I'm telling a joke right now.
Are you gonna be okay,
I
Jasper?
want you to know, it wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, no one's injured at
Hmm.
the
He doesn't seem to.
What, did you have gunpowder in your lungs?
I think that shook him up a bit.
essentially
I don't think I'm the person to talk to him about it.
A bomb.
and I went off.
I think they're taking it hard that the ring they had kind of just gave up the game. I think they might be taking that hard on themselves.
Well,
so.
you don't feel anything because the explosion kind of gets rid of it instantly.
Nobody here blames them necessarily,
Also, I don't
but
even
you know.
remember it because I kind of
Guilt's a
forget
funny
the last
thing.
few seconds of when I die, so I don't remember the pain.
Well, I'm not the person to go talk to him.
I remember the pain.
I don't know if I would be too.
Damn, if only you had a ghost.
I could try.
You should try being disintegrated. I heard it's not fun.
I imagine it's not fun. Let's see. I've had my soul ripped out. Actually, yeah, every single time I've died, I'd have
Yes.
every single
You know
time
what, I
I've
might
died in my
at least give it a
existence
try.
as I know it, my soul has been ripped from my body.
And the one time,
Allegedly,
and the one time you're evil. You choke Seamus.
I did. I do remember that.
Jasper?
Oh yeah.
Really.
Evil Toby.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt the
Scary few
conversation,
minutes.
Not feeling too good.
but since seeing as you're a captain,
No.
you may want to go talk to Jasper. I think they're taking the whole ring thing kind of hard.
Oh,
They are.
did he go over there?
They're over there.
Toby.
I mean, it seems to be a.
Death magic.
Well, of course, you didn't know that was an actual thing that happened with that ring. You had no idea.
Let my willingness to trust people get
But
the
I don't
better
think
of
it's
me.
gonna matter anymore.
Hey, Jasper.
It's always good to have, but
Hey, I just want to reiterate to you. What happens not your fault.
Yes,
It's
but I have to get
no.
this fucking.
That dog's playing with us and
And the only way to really do that is just time.
taking advantage of you, which is that's not your fault.
Can't go back to your homeland and expedite it.
He was specifically playing on your
It
weakness.
could make it even worse.
He's a piece of shit, and we'll get him one day.
Wonderful.
But you don't beat yourself up and don't feel bad about it.
Also, your whole
I know that's easier said than done, but
it's a place where people just kind of kill each other for sport and training, if I'm not mistaken.
you're okay.
Yes,
Also
although the things
space
I used to
rhinos.
do, it was just one. It's normally a final kill, as in I kill them and then I kill their partner. At least I used to.
I feel like I've betrayed the guild.
I see.
Those are.
You didn't, Jasper. You didn't betray us at all. You didn't do it intentionally. You accepted the ring because it was enhancing your magic, right?
About shitty memories, it's best not to.
Yeah. You were just learning magic. You wanted to do anything to get better. When I was first learning, I was in a similar boat. I was really eager to learn. I probably would have done the same thing you did.
Calbanda's homeland.
If I thought it would make me better.
Yes, it's far away from it, but also the stress of being in a whole new place.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's
that's
okay.
Worth it. And Thorian.
No one here thinks any lesser of you because I promise.
You can't be, yeah.
That aside, we really do
Alright.
get some kind of plan together to go after this thing.
Take some deep
Talk
breaths.
about because the dog knows everything that we just said
Of course
over
not.
the
We
last
need to go
like
straight
hour.
after it. From what I experienced, this can last somewhere
Maybe
between
relax.
a few days
I would offer a drink, but
to a month.
no, I don't think you drink very much.
I drink sometimes, but I don't want to
So far, yeah.
end up like my great uncles or
Are you going to
anything
be
like
okay
that.
in that couple days to a month?
Died from alcoholism.
I see. Yeah, I'm trying to not do that myself. Not that I will. I'm just. That's not what we're talking
I
about.
don't think you're gonna be affected from that.
Probably both. I don't know.
Not in the same way.
It could be
Sorry.
a mental thing, and then
Getting off track.
there's a magic thing in with it.
You're fine, Jasper.
Or it could be a magic thing that triggers a mental thing in me. Who knows? All I know is Kyle identified it, and there's corruption and dark in my eyes.
If he heard all of that, then
I wish we could do some kind of ritual to snap it away.
It complicates things, but it's nothing we can't handle. We are all very capable.
What is it about evil people in chaos?
We are more than capable of overcoming this, whatever it is.
Magic and fucking.
So that little shithead isn't gonna get the best of us just because he knows what we're doing now.
All that's fucking nonsense, but y'all don't know about.
Besides, it's not too late to pivot our plans.
I mean, hey, if the people here can break like
At the very least, he knows we're not interested. At this rate, we're practically just enemies at this point. So
I'm sure they can probably do the same for you with enough time, effort.
I feel like even if he didn't have the ring, it would have ended the same way.
People scraping in my head. Sounds like fun.
It's not,
Again,
but it
don't-
helps. I
don't feel
speak
bad.
From personal experience. It's not fun, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
rip the band.
you know, it might make you feel better.
Well, that's also the main reason why I'm
See Toby reaching into his bag of holding,
if it's even still in
places a little wrapped baggie on the table.
my current one now.
What is that?
Just a little something.
Again,
A little something.
I know.
If you find a way of figuring this out by yourself, then you'll be able to do it on.
As you unravel it,
Problem comes up.
there's a sweet smell to it. Reveals to be unbaked cookie dough.
If you do get this sorted through
A little blob of it.
psychological searching,
Oh.
see a therapist, talk to a professional,
Yeah,
have
just
some mind
something
magic
sweet.
plan, so you don't have your
Thank
brain
you.
fracture into two distinct pieces
Yeah.
like mine.
A snack always keeps my mind off of things when I'm stressed out. Usually.
Mind. I should try casting Calm Mind on myself.
Hey, it's a good time to practice.
Bitch, so am I.
And if you get a mana burn, I'm right here.
You're right. What if I draw from the deck, get one of those cards, and ask them
I think that would solve every one of your
Alright.
problems.
I'm gonna go clean up the kitchen real quick. If you need anything, you let me know.
Which also solves my problem.
Because I got a 13, so I'm able to calm myself a bit at least.
Rumors that at some point he asked one of his patients to just stop being a little bitch. So I don't actually know.
You're getting better at that. You've improved a lot over the last couple days.
Yeah, I'm still not used to casting on myself. I tried healing my bruises from my spar with Ruby, and
There's so much I can unpack with that, but I'm not.
it's not work. And then nearly made my staff rocket from Basil explode. Yeah.
So,
It's a
broadly speaking, when it
process.
comes to deeply rooted psychological,
You're not going to succeed the first time, or the second time, or the third time. It's somewhere in the like 5, 6s, or 7s or something where you start to succeed, and that's learning for you, especially with magic. You could be the best mage in the world, and you'll probably catch a mana burn.
Yeah, rub the dirt in it. That'll be fine.
Again, there's so much I could
bleeding, but I mean.
There's so much to unpack with that,
If
but I just
you'll excuse me a moment, I really do gotta clean that kitchen. It smells like dead alligator in there.
Do you want me to help? I feel like it would help me
No,
doing something.
if you wanna. Out of character, I was gonna go AFK for a few moments, but I see if you want to help him, you can.
Yeah, I'll just when you come back, I'll just be coming back with you.
I'll meet you down there.
What are you thinking?
Second son.
No.
Actually,
no, I'm already. I'm
Fourth.
taken. I have a father. Fourth plus however many else.
Actually, technically.
Imagine having a dad.
I know, right? That's crazy.
I'm not even gonna ask with you, Ash, because that.
For all I know, they're dead. I don't know. I woke up in a burnt down forest. I don't know how long I was dead for. Did Calbondo go?
I think they're still. They're like
So
downstairs. I
many
think.
stairs.
Yeah, they're downstairs somewhere. But anyway,
Do a little poke.
I really want to track this thing down sooner rather than later, because I'm sure by tomorrow it's gonna come talk to Brennan again and say that it knows everything.
I thought they were down here. I heard them before.
To go for a hunt on it. You know.
Oh.
I'm gonna talk to Calbondo about it. The only fucking thing I hate about this, though, something I didn't anticipate, still kind of newish, is I can't fucking shape it. I can't change my form. I can't change my fucking hair. I've had this hair since the first day I came here with this fucking problem. Aren't you just a fire affinity? It's more of a natural thing. I'm fire and arcane. But my body can just naturally do it. I don't know, some sort of kitsune thing. Well, Nani the fuck? That does sound more like the internal magic junk. What the fuck? Alright, fey creatures. Oh. Alright.
Nope, that's just me.
Vero creatures.
I have the polymorph potion on my person in case I need to get up somewhere. And I noticed Calbondo and Kyle were having a father-son talk, and so instead of interrupting it, I came back here. I didn't feel like climbing up the stairs though, so I just
Understandable. Just do what I do. Fly. Quote unquote. Vero, do you have any quarrel with killing Death Dog? Finding its home and, you know, just...
I would advise against murder as a solution to the problem. If not for moral reasons, then for the practical application of learning more from Death Dog under intent.
Wow, Jasper, we cleaned the whole kitchen. Wow, good job. And it doesn't even smell like alligator anymore. That's the magic of prestidigitation.
I tried to cast Prestidigitation earlier on my ocarina, but that didn't work out very well.
It's as simple as a spell as it is. It has a lot of different applications, and it can be difficult to learn every single one. But removing smells isn't so bad. One more for good measure. Prestidigitation. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And how they may respond to us killing one of their agents.
Right then.
You do have a point.
I almost feel like you remove the smell from the flowers.
Yeah, I tossed it.
Or at least clean the pollen off of them.
About right after it, you know, tried to suck my fucking arm into a bag of holding. So that's what caused that. You were there.
Oh right, they were making potions.
You were 2 feet away from it. No, it was the bag. But it
Yeah, they were just potion making over there. I'm kind of.
Yes,
and then
I
it
was
went
there.
on your arm.
That was
and
the
went
same.
I'm curious as to what they're doing.
That was the same day
If
we
you'll-
disintegrated a crab.
That was the same day.
You can come along if you like.
Because I was walking up to you guys and it just crab explosion.
You don't have to disintegrate. You like literally just grab a stick, wait to like have the crab.
It's very nice.
Pick
And
it up.
this is I've said before that the Seekers are pretty much like the only family I've had. So, me and my parents are. I don't know. My mom's not. Whoa.
Hey, whoa, Nathan, what did I ever do? There you go. I have trouble doing a thumbs up sometimes. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay. But no, my parents were fine when we were younger, but when I started to specialize as a mage and not a healer at home.
I'm gonna get my journal
That was
real
frowned
quick.
upon.
I need to do some journaling.
My father was
Go
more
ahead.
accepting.
Mhm.
I have my mother's eyes, my father's hair. Jordan has my mother's eyes.
Next time
Just
Toby
wondering,
makes
you would
fish,
hear
you
it
should
scream.
cast that.
I don't think you can talk to a dead fish.
Yeah, no, okay, but
Let's speak
it
with
would be
dead
pretty funny.
fish.
You're right. My mistake. I'm not a mage.
Not
Nor
to be
am I.
confused
I'm
with
making up
speak with
bullshit.
speak with dead fish, not to be confused with
Looking at everything correctly, you're a ranger, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Do you happen to have any spare bow and arrows or anything? I was thinking about getting some sort of ranged option.
I can teach you how to make a bow, and I have plenty of spare arrows. How many do you need?
Like bows or the arrows?
Both.
I wouldn't say something so rude to my friends and, well, honestly, kind of family.
I would.
But yeah, we tend to be dumbasses sometimes. I am no
We're all
exception.
dumbasses from time to time. Some more than others.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, no, I don't know the outcome of the war. The control over magic, but we fought for the freedom of magic. My sister, naturally, was fighting for the control and regulation of it.
That does not surprise me, given your story.
Oh, no. That's the bad one. The blue one's the good one. That's the one he has to take with him. I have to get rid of the green one.
I see. I was putting them in their little cozies.
Pitch it over the side.
Understood.
You just
Okay.
dump it out, I don't care. Yeah,
no,
whatever you
who
want.
knows what'll eat it. Give it here.
Okay, but what is it? Is it something worth keeping? Is it something I should be getting rid of?
It's a failed restoration potion.
No.
Yeah, it'll probably turn your dick inside out or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't have one of those, so I don't know what that'll do to me.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just turn inside out. Ugh.
Ugh.
Perish the thought.
Do you even have a bladder?
No.
Oh.
Do you have any organs?
Oh yeah, let me think. I got lungs, I've got a stomach, I've got a liver, I think.
So
I still haven't gotten my full body check on the inside kind of thing that I meant to do at the Healers Guild a long time ago.
How do you process food?
I assume by magic.
No.
Like energy?
I imagine I absorb it like energy. I am a creature of magic. I imagine I turn it
everybody
into
does.
magic. Right, but maybe it's more magically geared for me.
How does it
Yeah.
come
Do you
out?
excrete waste? Or is it completely used? There's no byproducts.
I don't think there's any byproducts because I know you all
Get the
do
fuck
that.
out of here.
Man, that's lucky.
You both do that gross thing, and I don't have to do
He's
it.
got life so fucking easy. He doesn't have to piss every 3 hours. Doesn't have to shit once a day.
There
to do it
are
like every
some
2
animals
hours.
that kind of excrete just naturally through their skin. Maybe he does that.
I hope I don't do that. Do I do
people
that?
Sweat.
I don't sweat.
Not like that type of
You smell like shit?
excretion.
No, I smell fine. I smell like
I think
lavender.
he-
I made the kitchen smell like that instead of
think he just,
wet alligator meat.
I think he just absorbs all the food into energy. I think that's
Motherfucker
it.
has it so easy. Doesn't have to deal with the shit that we have to deal with. Literally.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, slimes kind of do the same thing.
You take life for granted, don't you?
Not at all. No, 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 no. I am very aware of what I have. The fact that things like the fact that I can be resummoned in the way I am, I don't take that for granted for a second. I am very afraid that one day that'll not be the case. And
You
I
don't
dread
take it
the...
for granted, you say.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
You keep drawing
okay.
cards.
I learned my lesson. I'm
You've
sorry.
died twice to the cards.
Have you?
Yeah, that's what happened last time. That's why y'all had to resummon me last time, because I drew another card. No, okay.
I
No.
got extremely lucky with my card.
Mm-hmm.
I did too, and I won't pick from them again.
He's a dumbass.
I try not to take it for granted. I really do.
I've already told him what'll happen if he draws again.
I'll die again.
Oh,
Who
don't
knows?
worry, Toby. I'm constantly riding my mortality. I'm surrounded by people that are gonna live forever.
I mean, if it's something you wanted, I'm sure you could find a way, but I mean,
God no.
We can bring you back.
God no. I'd hate to be immortal.
well, I'm sure whatever the afterlife
can
has
bring
in
you
store for you
back.
is pleasant too.
In this
Yeah.
exact
I hope.
pristine condition.
I don't know about that. I've kind of burned Bibles before.
I'm sure there's some God's Bible you haven't burned.
My capabilities.
No, but I've sworn out all gods.
My capabilities
okay, well.
expand the range of deities to forget this. I'm a trained necromancer, as well as a death cleric. It's just finding a space in which such a thing is allowed. Because we're bound by the laws.
Yeah.
I can set you up with an afterlife in the plane of air. You'll be free floating for eternity.
Sounds awful.
That doesn't sound great.
This is another word for free falling.
Well, no, there's quite a bit there. There's a lot in there.
I don't know. I'll probably die this year anyways.
Nathan.
You better not.
I can't control it.
I mean.
I will do everything within my power to ensure that it doesn't happen.
I didn't say I'd stay dead.
Fair. I'll make sure you die the year after. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
That's not
Just
funny.
want to start resetting the expiration date on him, Brennan?
No, I don't want any of
Every year.
Fire.
Look, if I just make it one more year, I've made it past my goal. This is the armor my father died in at the same fucking age. I want to get past that.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Maybe when you get past that age, you could take up like a desk job or something.
He's a captain.
I can't do a desk job.
Part of our job is a desk job.
I mean, yeah, we all have to do paperwork, but I mean,
I'm a captain, and I'm the most physical captain. At least
I think
combative
Here,
physical captain.
Jasper is.
True. You're surrounded by captains.
Oh.
And HR.
And HR.
I am both.
Where your higher ups feel
Jasper doesn't-
intimidated.
Jasper doesn't give a fuck. Jasper's just writing. He said, fuck you guys and your titles.
I'm
Fuck
journaling.
yeah, stick it to the man. Stick it to us. Say fuck you guys. Hell yeah.
Go on, say it.
Be a rebel without a cause.
No, I like
You want to
you
go
guys.
throw some eggs at gods with me? It's fun.
Yeah, I think one's over there. We'll throw eggs at him.
Don't throw eggs at Calbanta.
Do you guys need an egg?
No.
Do you lay them?
Okay. No, God, no. I can create them.
You lay them?
You can create them? Like with your body or summon them?
Summon them.
Oh.
Or create them. Honestly, don't really know where the eggs come from, but I know how to summon them.
Waste comes from. You
Don't say
create
that.
things to
There's
get
no
rid of
way.
it.
No, I learned that spell. I looked
gonna
up that
go
spell
throw
specifically. There's no way. I don't lay
Through your
eggs.
hands.
I would assume if you have any sort of waste.
You're gonna go throw little shit eggs at Calbanda?
They're not shit eggs. They're regular eggs. I've cooked with them and ate them before, and they taste fine.
You fed them to people?
No, no. I have not. No. The eggs that I wouldn't. I have talked before about how magic ruins the taste of cooking. If you use a magical egg, it tastes weird. I wouldn't serve that to other people, but sometimes I serve that to myself because sometimes you're
Aren't eggs
hungry.
just sperm on the inside?
Technically.
No, it's just an egg.
You need a sperm to fertilize the egg, in which then it comes out and grows, and then the ova inside.
I'm going to assume that's right. I didn't understand like half of what you said, but yes.
Something to do with chicken reproduction.
The yolk
Right, don't
is
know a
what
whole lot about
becomes
that.
the physical being, and the white is the nutrients that the yolk feeds off of to become a physical being.
It's really complicated.
Science. Reproduction. You can have a
The eggs
whole
are summoned-
lesson on it.
Eggs are summoned
Please,
are
let's not
chicken
have
eggs,
a
I
lesson
think.
on reproductive organs.
Yeah, honestly, I think
I'm
I just don't
pretty
know.
sure we're all well aware of how that works.
Should know about it.
I have
hope
like a
so, at
vague
least.
idea. I think I
You
get
want
it
an
though.
egg thrown at Calbanda? Give me one.
Yes, change the subject, please.
Ew, if you throw one from here, I'm walking out of here. I'm gonna go find a different place.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna go put my journal away.
For the 17, you'll see Toby conjure an egg in his hand. There you go.
It's been forever since I tried to use a bow, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, it's easy.
No, it's not. But I'll take your.
Yeah. All ranged weapons have their pluses
Well,
and
I've been doing
minuses.
it
For
for-
example, hand cannons. I clicked the wrong button. That didn't happen.
You didn't even pull it out.
Oh
That
no, I
fast.
learned that from Calbanda. All you gotta do is.
Excuse me.
Hi, Jasper. Bye, Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah, no. Apparently,
okay?
Calbanda just goes. And it just
I'm
goes
I'm
off.
better now after
Mm.
using calm mind on
I really
myself
got
and
fire
helping clean the
lighting.
kitchen and journaling. I still feel guilty though.
Anyone would. It's fine.
That could be meant.
And,
I'm gonna
happens.
I'm just gonna see what's happening over
Being
here. see
too
what's still having their little
kind-hearted,
before
I guess, can be a good problem to have.
Alright. I wonder if I can bring
Sometimes.
glaives.
I mean, glaives aren't technical, strictly speaking.
Nobody holds it against you.
Well, the ones we've started making.
I don't think.
Kind of.
I don't think anyone does, but I'll try not to let it happen again.
Mostly magic, though.
Yeah, you learn.
Everything I've heard about your homeland tells me that it's not surprising they would make a glaive. You have to
I'm just gonna
reload.
go put my journal away. I'm just gonna go to my room.
Sometimes you
Come
don't.
right back.
Sometimes you stab the enemies and it reloads for you.
Okay.
Sometimes you get surrounded by 40 enemies at once, and you just gotta start swinging. There's a reason why I'm here a lot. It's either work Or chill. Or sit in a dark cave remembering the fucking terrible things I've done.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
Yes. Remembering their screams and pleas as I crush. Anyways.
Well, I haven't gotten to do that yet, but
As Katie said, some of us have done some really fucked up things, and some of us have been doing it for a long time.
You know, I want to ask about Arcades. I've never really seen him in action. How effective is he?
I don't think I've seen him really much fight either. So I really couldn't say.
He's the second in command, right?
Mm-hmm. He's a sorcerer, so he can probably do some weird and/or cool magic shit. Unlike Kalbanda, who learned all his stuff from books.
Well, we have a lot of magic users.
I'm somewhere in between sorcerer and wizard. It's really fucking weird. Like, I'm learning it, I have notes and stuff, but sometimes I can just cast shit just by thinking about it.
Every day I wake up glad I'm not a wizard.
But it's fun. Sometimes you're just like, what random bullshittery can I do? And then you come up with this. As Ash waves her hand, you see essentially a walkway made out of pure arcane.
How do you do that?
Whoa.
Well, I was thinking about it. Arcane is essentially the fundamentals of physical force and or kinetic energy, and you could use said kinetic energy as barriers and or, well, walkways. Also shields. Hence how I didn't get my glitter. Hence I didn't get glitter on me when Seamus was in the building and Toby got glittered. That's also how I learned
this.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to do. Oh, let me just get rid of that walkway and like the strand. Yeah. Oh.
That.
Yeah. Though it's weird, it doesn't cover the head, which I'm not complaining. I don't want a glowy head. And it doesn't cover the hands, so I don't have to get used to my hands being bulkier.
I've only ever used arcane to enchant my arrows, but I'm still struggling to figure out how it interacts with the rift sort of disorder magic. Kalban has tried explaining it to me, but it hasn't clicked.
We'll also look at this way. You don't have to use both at the same time. Like, I never use both Arcane and Fire at the same time, because technically they're one and the same. But also, I could probably figure something out. Either or. If Arcane is the fundamental of kinetic energy, essentially, whenever Kyle or someone with Arcane spars, I always think, man, why don't they just blunt their weapons with Arcane?
I did do that today. It worked.
Yeah. So, why can't you do vice versa? Why can't you sharpen it?
I mean, shit, I can dull and sharpen this.
Well, to be fair, that's blood. And
that is
you're
your blood.
pretty much mastered at that.
Yeah. Actually, strictly speaking, someone made the interesting point of something I could do.
Corel is more hardy citizens. There were like you have all walks of life there, but they specialize in making soldiers.
Did you end up throwing that egg?
I didn't go very far.
Oh.
Again, all walks of life, but they specialize in making.
Something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much more. I could probably just whatever.
Sounds like a nice place.
Yeah, it really is. It's just unfortunate that Tenet has a negative stigma. that everyone there is evil or in some way or another dark and lofty, mysterious, untrustworthy.
I'm assuming people are. They are more used to your kind of magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming the people that aren't are quite the opposite.
Yeah. There is a heavy hand of necromancers to net. But they're not all evil. There's a lot of just, wizards, sorcerers, and then other magic wielders. But they're not all into the darker arts,
Well, something that people can't really seem to understand is that things are more so. The opposites are more so to balance each other out, not rip each other apart.
Like there's plenty of clerics that are not death clerics there. Knowledge and life, war, things of the. Yeah. It's just unfortunate that there's that stigma. And that's why they want to kill it. Or reform it. There's nothing to reform.
People do stupid things when they're afraid for no reason.
They do.
There's something I need to check. I'll be back in a moment, or maybe.
Alright, Naruto have an ass. See the little hand symbols he threw up and everything?
Let me cast my damn spells. I just didn't feel like saying the verbal component. Leave me alone.
Invisible jutsu.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't worry about it. Inside joke.
Oh no. The graveyards are very pretty. Much prettier than the swamp.
Anywhere is prettier than the fucking swamp.
Yeah.
It's not a challenge.
Do you want to see worse? I can show you worse.
Oh no, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh no.
I've
Sometimes
seen
I miss
worse.
it.
You ever thought about trying to go back?
I don't want to. The only time I've thought about going back was what we've discussed. I've officially I've been in this realm for a month today. But no, so I'm not sure exactly what Jordan's oath is. I thought she was protection, but she might also be an oath of watchers. But I just fear that if she can tell that I come back, that she will try to ambush me, kill me. And, I mean, I don't want to die. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to die.
I don't think anybody really wants to die.
No. Well, I need to distinguish that because so many people are like, oh, well, yeah. Shouldn't you want that?
You had me stop your heart once.
I could change the makeup of that fluid, so if I clash with someone, I can then just soften the middle part and just do it.
Also terrifying. Usually exclusive. I'm happy with what I have. Fair.
By the way,
But what if
speaking
it's
of,
not?
you're smart. You're smart for having a sword because I've seen way too many people try to who are archers try to fight with the bow when they get too close. You're gonna snap this. You're gonna loosen that. You're gonna fuck up your bow when you do that. You don't bat someone with the bow. You get another weapon and do that.
Dagger? Yeah, dagger.
Yeah, but I wasn't trained as a martial archer. I was trained to survive. And you can't really survive if you try and hit a giant monster with your wooden bow. You need something like this.
That's true.
Practice, guys.
Yes. And who knows? Maybe with your
Oh,
own
I guess-
culture and race, you could learn some neat tricks to do with your weapons.
There is something I could do if I want to intimidate someone that I'm
really fun.
fighting. If I want to spook them, I could do this,
Yeah.
and Beryl will reach for their chest, make a little incision, and then just pull a sword out of their chest.
I can think of several ways you could intimidate someone to make them not want to fight you. I'm pretty sure you could just take the blood out of their body, which is, the thought alone is terrifying enough to me.
Isn't that just
I wouldn't do
bloodletting?
it because I don't want to kill people, but strictly speaking, I could just create a blood clot. If I if I create an air pocket in your bloodstream, around here, dead within seconds.
Couldn't you stop the blood flow to the brain and then they'll just go unconscious?
Like I said, terrifying. So terrifying.
I'm just thinking of pacifistic ways.
The thing is,
without killing.
Yes, because here's the thing. Ultimately, blood magic can be utterly terrifying. There are any number of ways I can fuck your shit up. I could pool blood around your heart and crush it. I could squeeze your brain until it melts out of your ears. I could bend your bones backwards.
I got the point. I get the point.
Yes, please never draw from the deck and get the card that makes you go evil like what happened with Toby. Or else we're all fucked.
Yeah. Because you can't get resurrected.
You will know... yes, you'll know immediately if I've suddenly become evil due to outside influence by someone near me contracting bonitis, shall we say.
Oh.
I think we'll get lucky if it's just bonitis.
This is why I left the Bloodveil Isle, by the way, because this is pretty much what everyone around me did with their talents, and I was not about it.
Scary.
I was kind of just.
Oh,
I was kind of just
scary. Hi,
lamenting.
Jasper.
Hello,
I didn't mean to
Jasper.
scare you. Hello.
No, you just startled me.
I was just lamenting that it seems like I'm one of the few chaos mages that isn't either just chaotic and self-centered or just outright evil. Ruby aside, but most people who are chaos mages use it for bad purposes.
Yeah, I know. Totally right.
The magic isn't evil inherently. I'm proof of that. So I don't know what it is about chaos mages that they just
And it's final.
seem inclined to abuse their power.
I was final beforehand, but now it's solidified.
That's a Calbana question.
I put it on my
I don't
knife.
know, it's just-
on my knife.
Like I said.
Hello, Jasper.
Hello.
Good idea.
Oh, father and son's coming back.
You okay, Jasper?
I have pierced through
I've been better.
shields with this knife.
Still feel guilty.
I don't know. I assumed
Normal spell.
if Kawan didn't do anything about whatever you had.
What's up, Bonda?
Welcome back.
Hello. I'm sorry. I just.
Could have probably lost your hand, your finger. I'm giving hypotheticals here. Maybes. I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, stay
Would
with the
it help
clap.
if you destroy something?
Your behavior
How'd you find me?
confuses me, sir. My what?
I have 2 things you could destroy.
And I guess I'm sorry for having death on you or something. I don't know. I didn't really do anything, but technically,
From said fuckface.
Huh?
technically I was the source for it to come here in the first place. So I don't know. So I'm just saying
What do
sorry,
you
even
mean?
though I don't have control of it.
Nothing.
I had a crystal, curse crystal in this case. Decided there was something, and because of that something returning back to where it came from, it sent someone else, and then a whole string of things started happening. According to Dutch, there was like a look-alike of me. And then after the look-alike, Death Dog arrives, and then a lot of stuff happens. We got to here.
Of holding with a
Huh.
devil-looking mouth.
So,
just chuck it in here.
yeah. I'm just saying sorry, even though I
Don't stick your
we have control of it in the first place, but
I don't blame you for that. I'm blaming myself for
I have to touch the
letting someone take advantage of me like that.
Take it out of the holding, don't I?
I mean, you could always borrow a pair of blacksmith's tongs, reach in and drop it in.
we always learn. So it's okay. At least you're fine and you're not hurt.
Or people had any disgraced dead or any people that they didn't care about or
Could be worse, you know?
people on
As they always say, so it could have been worse. But it's fine. Kabanda was there, so thanks for it.
terrible crimes.
I think I'll be sleeping at my keep tonight instead of here.
Not the feathers or the wings themselves.
We are safe here, Jasper, so
Fresh off of whatever creature I can.
I just
be careful next time.
Oh god, I don't have wings.
I just feel like
Only cows.
Yes, the recipe for the ritual.
I want to avoid causing any more trouble for at least a little bit.
The ritual. Question: do they have to be naturally occurring wings?
What? What kind of ritual needs it?
Gonna ask.
I don't know. I guess don't go near that person again. Or don't accept anything. I don't know.
Theoretically speaking, someone can just cast a spell. I can just grow a big
Yeah.
pair of wings, and you can just.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff at the very least.
Okay.
Good night, Jasper.
Good night.
What kind of ritual needs something like that? One for draconic evolution.
Well, I could ask you, do you have any dragons in Antoria or half dragons that, you know, are on some kind
No,
of
they have.
injury?
Well, that's the thing. It has to be a bird. It has to be an avian.
Hey, Kyle. Well, you're out of luck.
Otherwise, I would gladly rip off some criminal's wings.
Your ears look different.
But either way.
Yes, they're flopping down.
I guess it's not as.
Yeah,
I guess it's
you
not the
look
most
at
morbid thing in the world.
It
I
made
mean,
you look. It made you look
I know,
silly.
like sometimes the ritual my people use requires a horn, so people will just sort of break off a horn and use it for that.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the ritual requires a chunk of my flesh, some blood, and alligator skin, so.
I feel like we got all that. Yeah, I feel like we got most of that covered.
See? Perfect. I just now need to find a bird's on wing. I might find I might go hunting
Bird
for
right
an-
there.
No.
You know,
No, I'm not ripping.
I want to.
You're right. Let's
This
pile more
is
pile into a
precious.
bird.